screen. Y'all should be able to see this arrow.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what's that?
I was talking to another DM and ripping something from a different game where they kind of like track how a town feels about you.
All right.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
can do
green is
that.
good, blue is neutral, red is bad.
Yeah, so I'm zooming in a bit and I'm gonna use the the gallant pirates and the hand that feeds as specific examples.
Okay.
I don't have any ideas for the the bars as a whole, so I'm just gonna use red as like opinions of you. Hand that feeds is pretty much indifferent, so you're getting half a bar.
Wait, where are you putting that?
Yeah, all the way to the right.
Far right on the
Oh,
map.
yep, I see it. I see it.
And two of you just had a good night with the gallant pirates, so full bar. Things that like are objectively confirmed, like based on play, like I said, based on revealed player information. This is what it looks like. Again, the hand that feeds was suspicious of you and kicked you out, but they did so amicably with no fight. So I'd say that warrants about half a bar. And then the gallant pirates you had a good night with them. You paid them a whole bunch. They're pretty cool with you. I don't necessarily know what I would do with the other bars. I had a plan at one point, but this way you can go over and check, like, cool, last time we checked in, the gallant pirates liked us. That doesn't mean they don't leave screen and then go find out something that makes them hate you. But this way you can look up
a bunch of puppies.
Yeah, this way you can look up and go, okay, cool. In Pearlshaw, because I have the pog right here, we're pretty cool. That's not true. I would move I would put Pearlshaw also at a 2, just because there is no opinion.
Pearlshaw is where we are right now.
Yeah. But you did a shit ton of work in Meyerfall, so Meyerfall stays big.
Yeah.
I see.
Just like I said, that way you can look over and go, hang on, where didn't like us? Who did we leave on a bad term?
I feel free to disagree because it's your system, but I'm wondering if everything should start at middle and then it goes up if they like us.
That's functionally what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which color means what?
Currently red is the only one that has any information on it. I know you can see the blue and the green ones, but the red one is just
You could zero the other two out if you wanted to.
I had a plan for them at one point, but I don't remember what it was because as I was putting stuff down, I fucking forgot.
I feel that.
That's so unlike you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tucker's never forgotten anything ever in his life.
Neither have I.
None of us face executive dysfunction issues. I think that's something we all can all agree on.
It's all right. I mean, Nick running the stream is just great.
Again?
Yeah.
But again, is something like this something you'd be interested in? Do we want to try it for a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Can I make one?
Uh,
Can I make one suggestion?
What's up?
Why not do it on top of the pog on the map?
That's fair. Because the map becomes completely unreadable.
All right, that's fair. I was just thinking out loud.
I have stuff on a different layer that is already overlaid with a bunch of stuff. And if you'll notice, when I start to group them up,
Oh, ew.
yeah, it starts to look real bad real fast.
I don't know, I
makes
can
sense.
read that.
I was just trying to
out for you.
I was trying to keep them all about as separate as possible.
so what does each color represent?
Red is the only
no
one
red.
that matters right now.
Did you see the little note to the side of it?
Ah, red is opinion. Yes, excellent.
The other color, if I remember what the other colors were, I want to say one of them were like plans. But I need to rehash that out. This is just so you guys, like I said, you guys can look over and go, Oh, yeah, cool. There's this. So put Burnsley at halfway because there doesn't appear to be an opinion. That town you're in, we're gonna scoot down to 2 because you left kind of neutrally, but Myrefall and Belmere are positive towards you. And just give this a shot in case it helps you guys. I don't know if it's
I
something
like
that
this
like
idea.
that long term sticks around. If I can remember what I wanted to do with the other 2 bars, because I definitely made them visible because I had a plan for them.
Yeah, you'll figure it out, and/or you'll figure out a new plan.
But yeah, it was just a passing thought I was having. That way, it's not a matter of like, yeah, what town likes us? No, here, go look, go see how people feel about you.
Well, they definitely feel.
That aside, I'm gonna drag y'all back over here because I don't think we need to be on the world map right now.
Correct.
I believe we just finished Tuesday and are going into Wednesday.
Yep, we had just finished
Come
our night of drinking.
on. There, right.
So Wednesday, 27.
Where was the drinking? Because I'm at the library.
So
Yeah, we
none of
didn't-
us moved back to the inn, but it was right outside the inn.
Yeah, it's at the Reeling Roadrunner is where that took place. So
Oh, I did buy 2 mithril coats.
just to make sure we're all on the same page and we can start things off easy, Arrowbreaker and Arson stumble back up a little bit drunk, share their information, everyone gets their ideas, we go to bed, we start on Wednesday morning.
All right. Do we want to start by spitballing our ideas of how to deal with the ragamuffins?
Yeah, we should start by snowballing ragamuffins.
That was what I understood we were doing.
So, I have a possible solution.
All right.
So, first of all, not everybody. How do I want to phrase this? So, we definitely need to go back to that town you're in and address the fact that we are aware they're ragamuffins. But I have kind of 2 plans here. One, because some people might actually kind of like what the ragamuffins are doing. So
Hey.
anybody who wants to be a ragamuffin man can stay a ragamuffin man.
They don't
But-
get a
Who-
choice?
Who could
No,
possibly like having their
Can I
body?
talk, please? We give them we try to give them the choice, but then other than that, we ship them all back to that church in Burnsley. They don't care.
Right.
And now we're
What's
infecting
church in
Burnsley
Burnsley?
with parasites?
They're not parasites. They're magic beings.
Those 2
They
things are
deserve to
not
live as much as
mutually.
everybody else does.
Those 2 things are not mutually exclusive.
And I would argue that they don't live like everybody else does because they have to overwrite another creature's living will to be able to pretend to be alive. I
They
say
didn't ask to be made.
Okay. I say we fix magic in this town. I'm sure that'll be easy. To make sure that no more
No.
ragamuffins are being created, and then go sort out that at the town you're in.
But if the magic is the source of income for this town, we're gonna let this town shrivel up and die.
I didn't say get rid of the magic. I said fix the magic.
If it is a matter of runoff, that might be difficult.
Yeah, magic disposal task force or something like that should get set up.
I think first I would like to do a little more research about ragamuffins. See if there's anything I can learn at the local knowledge repository. After
Support
this-
your local library.
Nondok, your plan is very optimistic. Why do you feel that the church would be willing to take in dangerous, magical puppet monsters?
1, not dangerous, but 2,
I-
they're apathetic
mean-
towards everything.
I mean, the things took over an entire town. I
I-
think that's
Well,
somewhat dangerous.
I would say they probably didn't take over the entire town. They were probably there, and travelers got caught in the crossfire. They went and said, "Oh, cool, a shirt on the ground." Boom, Ragamuffin Man.
Granted that the name of the town is the town you're in, it sounds like it was founded by somebody who didn't know how naming towns works.
Right. It's because when they speak, I think that, like, we talked to Paul. I don't think any of that information was the man who is Paul's. It was all for the Ragamuffin in control of Paul.
I am going to assume that the ragamuffin supplants the will of its host.
But it doesn't seem like they get any of the information.
We haven't been able to talk to anybody except for the one person who was begging for his life.
But think about it this way. If the Ragamuffin got any of the knowledge that, I'm going to keep calling him Paul had, they would have known how to set up a bedroom. And shake
Right.
hands.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Fine. I don't see how that's relevant.
Because you literally just said it.
It supplants the will. I'm not concerned about informational security. I'm not concerned about the Ragamuffin's ability to extract knowledge from its host. I am concerned with the Ragamuffin supplanting the host's will and ability to use its own body for its own purposes.
Which leads me back to my suggestion.
In case anybody wants to know, supplant is defined as supersede and replace.
Got it.
Yes.
That's what I figured. So, Nondoc, if we just kidnapped you and sewed your mouth shut for long enough, you'd be okay with it?
That's not what I'm suggesting.
That is exactly the scenario those people are in.
This is what I can say,
Right.
Nondoc.
But I can picture at least one person in that town. If we got to talk to them freely, they went, "Yeah, I don't mind."
Not having free will, they don't mind
All right.
that?
We're going to be talking in circles. There's little that will be accomplished litigating this point. Nondoc, when we go to the town, I think it is fair to give the Ragamuffins the choice to willingly part from their hosts. I think that is fair. I think that is reasonable. That being said, I do not expect that to work, and that you must be prepared to do violence should the need arise.
But as you just said, their hosts are people. I'm not going to hurt those people. And these Ragamuffins didn't want to be made, so I'm not going to hurt them.
If the choice lies between the Ragamuffin and the host of the parasite, I will save the host of the parasite. A tick does not ask to be born, but we remove them regardless. But I am willing to give them the opportunity.
If a ragamuffin took over your body, Nondoc, would you want us to remove it from your body?
In all honesty, it would depend on how I feel when it does it. If it
Right now.
does-
If it did it right now.
No, what the feeling of being superseded by the Ragamuffin does to me. How I feel when it does it.
You know how you're trying to
Hello?
set up a church? That goes away.
Yeah.
You don't get the opportunity to do that ever again.
You don't
You
know
also
that.
said the
You don't
church-
know if
the
they
church-
would not let me do that.
I'm sure they would have gotten beds to sleep comfortably if they were taking their host's needs and wants into consideration.
Do they need to sleep though? We don't
Nope.
actually know that.
That's the problem. We don't know that.
The
The
people-
Ragamuffins might
people-
keep the hosts up in a living, waking hell their entire existence.
I am going to go do research. I think, hey, Get your fucking face out of my sub, you little bastard.
Just the plaintive wail of the cat in the distance.
Yeah, you better scream. Little bastard. Anyway, I think the best course of action we can take now is to get the information. We need to know what exactly a ragamuffin is, how it operates, and how, if at all, it can be separated from the host body. After we find this information, I think it would be prudent to first return to a town that you're in and free those people post haste. Figuring out how to stop excess magical runoff from turning discarded clothes into ragamuffins will take, I imagine, quite a bit longer than it will take us to free that small outpost pretending to be a town. We can return and do that. But a short-term goal that is attainable, I think, is a good place to start. Does anyone disagree?
No.
No.
Non-Doc?
Sure.
Okay. Scrunglemaw. You are in agreement?
Absolutely.
Then I am to the library. I say we go and try to gather information as best we can and return here at midday. And if nobody protests, Zarsk is gonna hop down from the table and make his way to the local library.
Arson will accompany you.
No, not know you guys. Know me. I did move the day forward. This is Tuesday. We skipped a day. This is Tuesday.
Well, that's good.
While you do that, I am going to try to find out what the cause of the mismanaged magical runoff.
If you're going to the library, move your pog to the library.
Way ahead of you. I'm already there.
I'm already there. 'Cause I'm already there.
You want to see me go to that mountain and back?
Oh.
You want to see
My
me
guy's
go to
already there, apparently.
So Non-Doc, Scrunklemaw, and Arrowbreaker are not going to the library.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Libraries don't really seem to me like Scrunklema's jam.
Non-Doc, you are going to the tattoo shop in the morning?
Yes.
Scrunklemaw, what is your plan?
Finish eating my lunch. In
Okay.
real life.
Well,
give me
I'll
a
come
sec.
back. I'll come back to you then. Just let me know if you're going to follow after Arrowbreaker, I suppose, because he's where we're going to start. So you've got a plan. How does that plan shake out? What are you doing?
Are you specifically talking to me?
I am.
I think it would probably be best to get familiar with the average bakery or series of bakeries processes, focusing not explicitly, but focusing pretty heavily on their waste. Like not the bread waste, but like, are they putting way too much magic into said ovens for what they need?
I'm going to help you out here. Because if I remember correctly, they use the magic to move the windmills that drive their millstones.
Right.
So if you were looking into where the magical runoff is coming from, you'd be better served going to where the big millstones are and the big windmills than you would be going to individual bakeries.
Okay. Nope. That's totally fair.
To be fair, you don't know jack shit about the bakeries. The things you're saying could also be true.
That's true. It's just what I'm thinking.
When were we told about the windmills? I feel like I don't remember that.
Last night by the pirates.
By the pirates, the windmills? Okay. Then if magic is used in the like the beginning processes of making a single bread delight. I think I want to check out all the places or all the stopgaps where magic is used and see if it's being overexerted unnecessarily. Keeping in mind,
All right.
I don't know jack shit about magic.
I was gonna point that out. Okay. As long
It's
as you're
very
aware,
funny to me.
as long as you're aware of this.
Magic is broken. We have to fix it. I'll go fix it. Do you know anything about magic? I didn't say I did.
So step 1, it sounds like, is for you to leave town.
Sounds
Grunklebot?
like it.
Do you have any knowledge arcane or knowledge arcana? Because if you do, you should totally accompany Arrowbreaker.
I do, and I have like really high points in it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
Why? That's a curiosity. How did that happen?
Look,
Because it felt
I'm,
fun.
I'm not denying you. I'm just that seems like an odd direction. Yeah, you got 3 ranks in it. All right.
Yeah, you got 3 ranks in knowledge arcana. It's a good knowledge to have as a spellcaster.
Yeah, but not necessarily as the divine one.
Yeah, but it's good to spread those skills around.
You're not wrong. Having a point in various knowledges is good. I just
Case in point, literally right now.
Yeah, clearly it's caught me off guard. So is
That means we're
Scrunkelmon
doing
now going to
something
go
right.
with Arrowbreaker to help?
yeah, Skrunklemon will go with.
Woo!
Right. So again, step 1 in this process is leave town, or at least town square. Pearlshaw is pretty big, and as soon as you're out of like this cluster of buildings here, which is this kind of like middle of town proper, it just turns into like big fields and houses, and it's just you can kind of go place to place.
I
You don't
love
have to go far out, but you do have to leave this area.
large and small adventure with the Goliath with powerful build and the small side goblin off on their little side journey.
So, unless you have a different idea, my plan is just to gather information check, and then depending on how that shakes out, leads into a knowledge arcana.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have a better idea than that.
Which is, I'm going to try to use gather information. I'm just going to that's the whole sentence. I'm going to try to use gather information.
Well, I can only
Uh,
roll a 10. No, it's
Nope.
not
Come on.
starred.
Yeah,
Correct.
no, that's only knowledges and professions. Skrunklemon, do you have guidance?
I might. I don't think so, but maybe.
Because if you do, trying to gather information would be a good time to use the guidance spell.
What Alex said was a short list of them. There's more skills than that.
Oh, I do. I've got guidance.
I believe forgery is also a trained only skill. Open lock, tumble.
Yeah, so if you want to
I think perform too.
assist and then hit Kenny with guidance, or if you can roll, probably want to just roll for yourself if that's an option.
Oh no, perform's not. I can just pick up a trumpet and be a boss at it.
Yeah, it's a pretty short list. Primarily, it's professions and knowledges.
Yes, that is the majority of it, but there are several others that also apply. I just want to give Kenny the props because he was correct in what he was saying. So guidance is +1, and then Scrunkelmaw gives another 2.
Shield 2 for for helping. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're at a 12, my friend.
guidance is a really good cantrip.
Is
Or
that an acceptable number to you?
whatever the holy version of those are called again?
I think they're still cantrips.
No, there's a name for it that's different.
No, I thought
Begins
it
with
was
an O.
Orison?
Omicron
Orisons,
Persei
I think.
7.
Kenny, is your 12 good, or do you want to boost that?
How boosty can I be?
It depends on how many DM points you got.
You
can spend 1 and re-roll it and risk doing worse, or you can spend 1 and add 5
No.
and have 5 more.
I'm gonna add 5. I'm gonna make that a... What does that
17.
become? A 17.
All right. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, fuck. Is it /R or R/?
/R.
A D4, you say? 1.
Cool. You seem panicked. This skill comes tied with a D4 roll with it.
And it
The
took me
number
1 hour.
Yes, the number you get is meant to represent the number of hours spent out getting this information.
Yo ho ho.
Sometimes it's typically a D4 plus 1, but you're wasting time going there. You'll have to waste time going back, and you're also going with very specific information in mind. So Skrunklemod, drop a Knowledge Arcana roll.
Orisons. Yep, Orisons. Those are the divine cantrips. They have a fancy name.
Dope. All right, it was pretty good to bring Skrunklemod around. Between you, politely asking everybody to kind of just go observe their property, whether you want to couch it as curiosity or you're trying to be detective-y about it. At least this little expedition seems to be tracking just fine.
Nice.
And as you go through this mill, you and Skrunklemod really kind of look for faults. The end result of it is there doesn't appear to be a whole lot of, like, powerful magic there. The most you stumble into is, like, there's a base level the mill needs to run at, and if the wind is not producing that, the mill will do it on its own.
Mm-hmm.
So on a windy day, the enchantment isn't even active.
Okay.
The mills themselves don't appear to have too much magical, too magic a focus, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna bounce around a little bit, do with that what you will, and I will come back to you guys shortly. Nondok,
Hello.
I hope you're not looking for a big interaction. This guy does tattoos and can do the thing you need.
So he does in fact do magic.
Yes,
I
A
guess
brief-
my two questions.
I said a brief conversation with this guy. You have the information that yeah, cool. If you pay him for his services, you can get the thing you want.
How much money we talk?
Several.
I'm just going to arbitrarily say 500. I want it to be expensive, but not completely out of reach. And the materials are not within there. You'd either have to bring them, or he has to buy them separately. If you bring your own materials, the price goes down.
Okay. So 500 is with him buying material.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it said Kraken ink has to go into it.
Yeah.
I'll go on an adventure with you to go get some Kraken ink.
I don't know. I don't know what goes into tattoo ink, so I don't have like cool magical related things to suggest.
No, Kraken Ink's right.
Yeah, but I want to also say like earth elemental something.
The ashes of a dead father.
Bullet thorns.
Okay, so we can say a little bit of water elemental, and I'm just gonna say violet fungus pigment.
Okay.
There you go. There's 3 D&D sounding ingredients.
Chris, if you want to drop that into campaign notes, it would be
Violet
easy to
what
keep track
pigment?
of.
Violet fungus pigment.
I had violet fungus once.
There's a pill for that.
Oh fuck! Now you tell me.
I guess my other thing, because I've been told how much it is. I don't have any of the necessary things. I guess I'll just also ask him if he knows what a ragamuffin is.
Or a ragamuffin, you say?
Grab some dice
Ragavan, you said.
and find out.
By a sheer roll of the dice, it turns out this man is the foremost expert on ragamuffins.
He was
He
one
actually
before.
created them all.
No, he ain't no squat.
All right. I thank him for his time, and I meander away.
All right. Where does Nondok go after that interaction?
I think my next step would probably. Oh, actually, can I see if there's a thing to what is their name? Farlane, the Wanderer, right?
Yes.
Can I see if there's a thing for Farlane here?
Sure. You wander around. Hang on. Actually, I don't need to just bullshit that. I open up Google Docs. I can scroll down to where Pearlshaw is, and I can know this information. No, but you find are you willing to leave town center?
Yes.
Then yes, you are guided to the south towards the sea, where you find a rather big. It's not like it's a huge building; it's more of a broad building. Temple to Celestian.
Ooh, I don't know that god.
Very quick. That comment, provided you don't shoo people away, immediately tells you that this is Celestian. This is Farlane's brother. Farlane is the god of travel by land, and Celestian is the god of travel by sea and air.
Okay.
The same vibe, but with a salty air smell to it.
Okay. I'm assuming it's a lot like the lodge, though, where there's travelers milling about.
Correct. It's more sailory and piratey, but yes, that.
Then I'd kind of like to do the same here. See if there's anybody at the lodge who knows anything of. I guess you can probably just do this to gather information check. Like talk to people, see if they know anything about ragamuffins or anything particularly about Pearlshaw ragamuffins.
Yep. It's gonna be gather information. So
And-
give me that. Give me that roll plus a d4 plus 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot the D4 was +1.
Yep. It didn't come up before because there's time to get there. It was much more focused, but if you're just kind of using it accordingly, you get that +1. Have fun with it. Treasure it.
I will treasure it forever.
All right, so you're going to be
Better
there
than
a little
10,
bit.
So that makes me happy.
We're going to jump over to the library.
Woo!
Oh yeah, we be book learning up in here.
We
So
book
what
learning
is
this bitch.
the plan?
Well, first, I'd like to find a librarian, I assume, and then get directed, towards magical creatures, I guess, to start.
Make a
I'm
spot
gonna-
check.
Gonna try to figure out what's the deal.
Should I
What's
make
the
one
deal
too?
with airplane food?
But I say before Alex drops a roll, one of you make it, the other one is helping.
I'll help. And I have my aura up.
So it's +3 instead.
Mike, your aura is always up for me.
All right, dope start. You don't find a librarian, but the library is pretty well organized, and you're able to get where you need to go immediately.
Okay.
You also notice that it doesn't look like it's particularly well used. Everything is put away close to immaculately. There don't appear to be any in-use study areas, and there's a layer of dust on quite a lot of things.
Interesting. All right. Do I? Yeah. So I'm gonna look through the shelves and try to find any books that would have relevant information for me.
I want more. If we're using a library, I want specifics.
Okay.
We're
What are
we're
the
going-
what are the
It look all ragamuffin.
right? So I
Um,
suppose first I would make. I guess I would make a Arcana check to determine what type of a creature a ragamuffin is, and then from there take that information to find the appropriate region of the library.
I'm gonna go with no because we already don't have information on ragamuffins.
Right, makes sense.
If this was the first interaction back in the town and something had passed, then it would be different. But as we are currently off to research, I don't think that would circumvent the research.
No, that's fair.
So I think I'm just gonna have you pass the gather information check and roll a d4 plus 1.
Sure.
So like you know what information you want. You don't need to like you're looking for the area in which to find information on like critters and stuff. So you stumble through the library and you go there. So roll the time check for gather information and we will get you there.
Okay, so you want me to roll gather information first?
Nope. Like you passed the check. Congrats. Roll the time.
All right, that's a D4.
Plus 1.
Eh.
Okay, I'll knock the plus 1 off because arson is there.
Woo.
Hey. Does it also help that I know the spell Scholar's Touch?
Well, did that scholar give you consent?
How long does it last?
Let me double check.
If it's one spell per like 3 books, then no, you're looking for things.
Oh no. 1 book per round, concentration up to 1 round per level.
So no, because we're looking at like 5 books then.
Yeah. All right.
That will
no
get
problem,
you
then.
that will get you the information immediately,
Right.
but it does not help you find the books with it.
Sure.
So we spend some time roaming around, and the problem with it all is there doesn't appear to be any information on ragamuffins. As you stumble your way through it, a few things are key. I will give you that you are able to put together a bit of information about them, specifically that they are constructs. But as they are, like in any book on constructs you go through, it tells you how to make the construct. It is effectively clear. It is very clear on like what to do to make an iron golem.
Sure.
Does any of it have how to undo that?
Well, that's a good way to go. I was going to go sort of the other direction and see if there's any information I can find about constructs in general.
That's where we're at, Alex. I am on
Okay.
that same wavelength as you right now. And yes, the base knowledge of constructs, you can make them out of anything. Doubling back on a comment previously, yes, you can have a flesh golem.
I feel like I made that joke.
It wasn't a joke, it was a comment. Someone was like, is a flesh golem alive? No, it's a construct. You can make them out of enough
Like
of anything.
making a puppet out of chicken bones. The chicken isn't alive now, even though the bones once were.
What if?
But throughout all of these things, there's no mention of like runoff or ragamuffins or anything that seems to like fit the bill past probably a construct information on constructs.
Can I learn anything useful about what constructs are weak to?
That seems reasonable.
Deconstruct.
That way I can still try to get some useful information out of this construct knowledge, you know?
Certainly not critical hits
No.
or extra damage.
No, you can't sneak attack something if it doesn't have vitals.
Um,
I have
Writes down a
vitals, Greg.
notebook.
Can you sneak attack
Needs
me?
organs.
I mean, I can't, but if I took a couple levels in Rogue,
I
I'd
am
be very
willing to give you,
foolish. But
I
I
am willing to
could.
give you something. The problem is I need to open up books and get to the right things.
No worry. Mi amigo.
If I remember the spell, it would help. Let's see. Throughout your research, you will get ba, 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 ba. Don't slash clay golems.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Do not
Don't-
slash clay golems.
Do not slash clay golems. Good to know. Put that down in our notes.
I'm trying to give you specific stuff on a few specific things, but it's less. The book is less specific than I thought. Because I swear there was a golem that you heal with lightning.
A lightning golem.
That's an iron golem. No, the iron golem goes flesh golem goes berserk. Something goes berserk with lightning.
Oh shit! I'll tell you this: you can overheal an iron golem,
What?
and it
does
actually
that mean?
gains the health.
Huh.
Well, I'm putting that in the new text channel I've just created, Monster Fighting Notes, where we put notes about
Helpful.
information that'll help us fight monsters.
Oh, there it is. Magical attack that deals electricity damage slows an iron golem for 3 rounds with no saving throw.
Magical electricity slows iron golems. All right, so there's nothing here that seems to imply that magic missile wouldn't hurt a ragamuffin. That's good to know. Magic missile specifically, it's a big part of my hurt the ragamuffin, not the guy wearing the ragamuffin plan.
And I will give you that clay golems have a condition to haste themselves, but I won't tell you what.
All right.
So there you go. Your research has not been fruitful for the species you are after, but has net some information about others.
Okay. If that took 3 hours, then and we left in the morning. What time did we leave?
Roll listen.
Sure.
Both of you separately.
Oh, okay.
What's the bonus that I get from your wonderful aura, my friend?
+1 right now.
Gorgeous. 22.
Oh, and I'm rolling.
Thank you, Bartholomew.
And this is +1 from whatever it's rolled, Tucker.
Yep. All right.
So,
So Zarsk, make a reflex save.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm bad at all saves.
That is not great. You hear it and get the opportunity to react, but while you are in this wing, as you are walking around, you notice that it didn't stand out before until you heard this like soft sound, but there's no wooden floor here. It appears to just be dirt or sand. It's gritty. And before you can say anything, Arson has sunk up to his chest. And
As a yeah, that, I don't suppose I could use a DM point to not get sucked to bump that reflex check up and maybe not get sucked into the quicksand.
you can use it to get to bump it up, but you might still fail. Just +5 doesn't guarantee a pass.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Because in the moment it takes you to realize that
I may
shit,
as well re-roll it.
I'm hearing falling sand, and it's got Arson, you have sunk a bit as well.
I'm gonna eat my DM point and re-roll
Sure.
the. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's a little bit better.
Zarsk offers, instead of help, panic, just flapping and doing his absolute best to get away, and as he does, Arson disappears beneath the ground.
what?
Zarsk, you are able to very light-footedly place yourself nearby, kind of like testing it if it's going to hold, and it seems to.
Am I standing? I'm standing on the ground.
Yeah, the same ground Arson just sank through, but yours currently isn't sinking, and you're not hearing that soft hissing sound. That soft sand, like sand in an hourglass kind of sound.
Arson, do you hear me?
How long are you gonna wait?
I'll give it a good 30 seconds.
Nope.
Wait, did he say arson?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, uh, generally being unwilling to touch the floor, I would like to play the floor is lava and try to find my way to like a basement, sort of hopping from
Roll balance, because that
what's it to
definitely
what's it.
it feels more like a balance thing than a climb thing.
Sure. My balance isn't too terrible, and this isn't too complicated.
Yeah, you're able to avoid the floor reasonably effectively. And the opportunities you don't, you take the moment to toss something down first to see if it's going to offer that same subtle sound, and you never hear it. But there's definitely not a basement to this place.
Hmm.
This is a single-story building. I guess realistically it would be a two-story building where you guys went in would be up on the second story, and then it would go down as you go this way.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just based on the map and where elevation is, I won't double back to it. You're able
Right.
to go up a story, but not down a story.
All right. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
What's the range on it?
I'm currently looking that up. 60 feet. It lasts concentration up to a minute. It's a 60-foot cone. So I'm gonna take a sweep.
No. Yeah, you spend that minute and nothing pings. This is a pretty mundane building.
All right. I'm going to go back to where Arsene got sunk in. And how long is taking a 20?
I think taking a 20 is an hour.
Yeah, all right. I'll take a 20 and search. Just really get in deep to see if there's anything I can see that any faults, any secret passages, anything, any sort of hint whatsoever about where Arsene has gone.
That's fine. I don't mind the take a 20. If it's going to be search, you would be searching like that specific pit.
Yes.
I feel like some of the things you suggested would be more akin to like a spot check. Are you specifically like checking the where Arson disappeared?
I mean that
Or
was
are
what
you
I
looking
thought
for,
made
like,
the most sense.
That's fine. I'm confirming that the information I'm going to give you pertains to that.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make any sense to me that there would be any like secret switches on the other side of the room or something that we triggered or anything that's outside of where we were because we didn't see anybody else in the library and Arsene and I were at a table next to each other looking at a book. So I would figure that whatever happened had to have been like here, you know?
Yep. I'm again just confirming that we are talking about the same stuff.
Yeah, I'm just
Give me
making
one
sure
moment.
that my logic is sound.
No, Logic is a rapper.
You chubby little idiot trying to eat my sandwich.
I'm sorry.
He's not. He's not sorry. He's too busy being ridiculous.
right. So, how brave do you get going near the location proper?
Pretty brave. I'll get close, but have be tensed and ready to jump at the first sign of trouble.
All right. Give me another reflex save.
Sorry, I was just flipping a record. God, fuck. Really feast or famine today, huh?
I've stepped up. What did you get?
I got an 8. Like I
Yep.
said, real feast or famine today.
But thankfully, you know what to expect, so this was not particularly difficult to jump out of the way of. Yeah, you spend the hour poking around, and at one point or another, you poke a little too far, and you aim to reopen it. For a brief moment during the search check, you are able to, during the collapse, you are able to see down it,
Hmm.
where you notice that there are, like, I don't want to say broken floorboards, but like would-be rafters. You quickly see sand rushing past before the hole kind of closes up on itself again.
Interesting.
There's definitely points of no structural support here, is what I'm trying to get at.
Right, right. I gathered. Okay.
Arson's been down there a while now.
Yeah.
Are you going in after him? Are you gonna go do something else? What is Zarsk's vibe right now?
All right. I'm like, Zarsk's vibe right now is wishing he had a shovel. is largely Zarsk's vibe. Is that he has is that he has a pry bar, and what he needs is a shovel. This is not ideal. There's simply no way that Zarsk just jumps into the suffocation hole.
Well,
That's
again,
just not going to happen.
at this point, Arson's been down there an hour.
Right.
So chances
And
are he's dead.
Yeah, I cannot assume a single point in D&D where a human will hold their breath for an hour.
Not at our level, certainly not. But it's possible that he's in like a little
A dead
enclosure or something, a little dome, and has enough air to survive.
That's a nice thought.
Well, I guess I'm gonna leave and come back with a shovel. Zarsk grew up in the mountains, underground, in a mine. He is very aware of the dangers of cave-ins,
I
and
just love the
might
idea.
be a little bit phobic about being smothered to death underground, under the crushing weight of dirt and earth.
I just love the idea that we've been traveling together for, I'm going to assume, over at least a year at this point, and Arson starts sinking, and you're like, it was bound to happen sooner or
I
later.
would say it's been
Leaves.
maybe a couple months.
No, I'm coming back with a shovel.
Yeah, it's only
I'm
been a
just
couple
not.
months.
Zarsk isn't the kind of person who'd be like, you know what sounds like a good idea? Jumping into the quicksand. That seems like a really good idea to get your lungs chock full of quicksand.
Lungs full of quicksand is a great Fall Out Boy song.
Furthermore, either
Everybody's level 5?
yeah, except for me.
All right. Mike, start prepping level 4.
All right.
God. Well, I will be back with a shovel.
Start prepping level 4.
Yes, those were my words. Correct.
And does that mean what I think it means?
Maybe.
Arson has suffocated.
Oh,
So I think the next lowest time would now be our field friends. Yes.
yes, because they rolled a 1 and I rolled a 3 on mine.
So what are we doing? Nondoc and nope, not Nondoc. Arrowbreaker and Skrunklemaw. What is this? What do next steps look like for you guys? You
I
have
wasn't expecting the library to be so dangerous. I'll be honest.
you've wandered out to the mills. You have discovered that out in the mills, they don't appear to be using too much magic, at least not regularly. You found no points of like mismanaged runoff, like there's no glowing purple sludge somewhere where it screams, "Ah, this is the magic ooze that makes the thing I don't want."
Right.
Do you go back to town? Do you follow up on the next step? Like, what is the next part of the plan?
I guess it doesn't make sense that there would be like a special mechanical contraption used for catching overflow, right?
Well, if there was one, they're clearly not using it.
Well,
Ragamuffin.
All right, hold on. What direction are the windmills facing?
Towards the coast.
Towards the coast. Does it make any sense that if the magic is propelling the windmills, that the, I guess, false wind direction would be towards the town you're in?
No, the windmills face the coast.
So the back of the windmills do not face the town. The town
Correct.
you're in. Okay.
You know what? Before I go check the map, roll knowledge geography.
Okay, knowledge geography. Good old Geo. A 14. And 17.
No, they do not face that town you're in.
Okay.
Can confirm. Is not the case.
Okay. So
We're not
magic...
getting windmill farts pointing at that town.
Right. Okay. So then my next thought... What is my next thought? I guess my next thought would be to check on the next step of bakerying that relies on magic.
Okay, which would be a bakery.
I feel like there might be more at the windmill, but I can't think of it.
Okay, quick question. Do you want the result from the roll I lied about earlier, or this roll's result?
I don't know which one would be better, so go ahead and tell me which one you lied about.
Well, I rolled a D100 and got a 96 I lied about earlier, so we'll bank that karma right now.
Okay. Is that good karma?
It's karma that syncs up your time, so when you wander into town, you see Zarsk wandering around.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not wandering. I'm going to the general store.
Yes, but as opposed to arbitrarily placing shit, your paths are now crossing.
Okay.
Yes.
Arrowbreaker. Skrunkle Good. Come with me. We need shovels.
Okay. What do we need shovels for?
There was a quicksand or some sort of hidden pit in the library, and arson has sunk down through. I couldn't find another way down, and I don't have any means of accessing it other than diving in myself or digging. I don't want to suffocate, so I'm going with digging.
Okay. I'm trying to see what I've got on me for skills.
For the record,
I
Big
continue
Strong Boy
going to
is
the
good
market.
at shoveling.
Huh?
Big Strong Boy would be good at shoveling, just for the record.
I'm trying to see if it would be better if I just start ripping the other parts of the floor up to try to get in sideways.
You do whatever. I continue making my way to the market to go buy numerous shovels.
In my brain, this is freeze
I'll
frame.
go with the shovels.
Yeah. What do I have for equipment? I have a mug. I have an Everflow mug.
God, I love the panic thought of, like, I'm ready for this. I'm a survivalist. I got this. Oh shit, my buddy sank. I'm gonna go dig him up barehanded.
I'm just trying.
For the record, I'm not sassing you. Like, I love that bare bones instinct of, nope, I can go fix this.
Unfortunately, I have nothing for inventory, so I'm going to also do shovel. I need shovel and a hose, and I will do whatever I need to do to sprint and do all of this. I don't have any money to buy this shit with. I'm stealing it. If I beat you guys there, I'm stealing it.
I have money. The market is a scant, not too terribly far from the library. So if you go with us, you're a little faster, and you can also carry things and are stronger. I'm sure we can plop down a few silver for 3 shovels and get moving.
Is it too late is my question, Tucker.
We don't know that.
I'm hoping Mike's over there making his new character, so... Yeah, in character, you have no idea what's happening.
Okay.
I don't believe Zarsk offered up a time frame, so... I don't think Zarsk told you it's been an hour.
Jesus. I take off headed for the market as quickly as possible. If need be, I will shout to the attendant that my people will be coming with money in just a few moments. But I'm stealing 3 shovels and a very long hose.
I don't think a hose is an option. I think the best you're gonna get is like a water basin, and there's water on the either in the
not what I'm looking for. I need some sort of tubing.
Okay, so you're not necessarily looking for like
a source of water. No
water hose. Okay. You are looking for something to get in his mouth to breathe.
Yes, and potentially pull himself up with.
Well, plus there's always, there are ways to return our friend from the dead, but they do require his corpse.
Yeah, but
roll a D100 for me.
If they don't have to die first, that'd be preferable.
Yeah, a 5 silver shovel is way better than resurrection. Did you hear me roll a D100?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know who you were talking to.
Kenny.
That's a 47.
All right, you're not getting that tubing. There's not. I can't think of anything in this town that would be like effective enough.
Pipes?
I understand. All right, that's fair. I'll give you pipes.
You, chocolatier, make me a chocolate tube.
I just want to make chocolate.
I thought the point was flexibility. If you're just looking for a straight shot, yeah, I think a pipe works.
I'm just trying to get air down there, man.
Can you roll sleight of hand and pass? I don't know if I don't think sleight of hand is capped at 10.
I do not believe so.
But that is the exact thing you're doing, so you're going to roll sleight of hand if you're stealing it.
Does have asterisk next to it.
Oh,
okay.
Shit. So it does.
So I'm going to instead ask if I could use diplomacy to show that I am very frightened in this moment and being honest that my friends will pay for this.
Okay, I'm game.
I think that was diplomacy.
Yep.
Yeah, 13. That's not great.
Nope, they're not vibing with it.
So, well, that sucks for them. I don't know what to say.
Well, now the option seems like it's going to be a strength check.
How far ahead of us could you have run?
Wait, hold on. How much money do I have? Because if it's silver, I might have a single gold. This may have been all for nothing. Where the fuck is gold? I can never find it.
Most mundane objects are probably going to run you silver.
I have 2 gold.
Yeah, a gold to get you some piping and a shovel.
Piping and 3 shovels?
No, but you don't need 3 shovels. They need 2 shovels. You need 1 shovel.
Okay. Some piping and 1 shovel for 1 gold. I slap the gold on the counter and I fucking sprint.
All right, there's There's no need for thievery or arguing. Then you try to get it on good faith. He says no, and you're like, wait, hang on, money, gold, and go. All right. So shortly after, Zarsk and Skrunklemoss see the ass end of that interaction, and I'm assuming you're just gonna go pay. I feel like a gold for 2 shovels is reasonable,
Yeah.
Sounds good.
and then follow after Arrowbreaker.
When I get to the library, I want to use a strength check to force air down the pipe with my lungs.
Okay.
Strong boy lung.
Where are you doing this?
Yeah, you don't know where to go.
I thought it was just a small, like, sounded like it happened when you walked in.
No, they had been
no, it's-
researching for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, no, we're gonna roll with this. I like this. Assuming you know the layout, you're gonna go right for that sandy hole.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You throw open the door and set foot on the library and realize that the floor is sand.
All right. Can I use a reflex save to grab the last solid footing?
That would be the door frame outside. You're not sinking. You step inside and the floor is sand.
Can I do a spot check to see where the floor is moving?
Sure, you can try to peek for it. I'm into that.
That's a 26.
All right. Yeah, you take a couple of steps in and you're like, oh shit, the floor is all sand. And you look around and like, you are able to pick out where there is specifically like streaks of sand pointing to a center.
Okay.
There doesn't appear to be much in the means of a divot, but it's definitely something has moved there recently.
Okay. And that was the only spot that I saw like that?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna shove one end of the pipe in and just start blowing.
All right, roll strength.
I would like to point out, have you seen those videos where they aerate sand and it acts like water?
Mm-hmm.
That is what quicksand is.
Yeah, but like, you could swim in it.
Roll strength and then roll listen.
That is a 19 strength check. That is a little
Nope.
disappointing.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
And then a listen.
Yep. $15 is usually a pretty solid target number to consider a success.
And a 13 listen check.
All right, and now a reflex save.
I told you about the quicksand, bro.
You did tell me about the quicksand. That's why I'm hoping.
Before the library gets a TPK.
That would be impressive.
But I was just on solid footing.
Mm-hmm. And you blow in, and the sand starts to move a little bit, and you just you immediately panic and throw yourself backwards and don't slip in.
Okay.
Shortly after, Zarsk and Skrunklemog get there, but before we progress any further, over to Nondoc. You've been having some fun out here in Celestian's, in the House of Celestian.
Yeah.
What are we trying to do again? I've already forgotten.
I was trying to like kind of conversate with these sailors and pirates and such, and see if they know anything about Ragamuffin, see if they know anything about Pearlshaw or that town you're in.
Tucker, quick
what's up?
question. Warlock is a D8 hit dice, right?
Yes. No, 6. It's a
Six.
D8. It's a D8 in 5e.
Gotcha. Okay.
In the system where D4s are still acceptable hit dies, Warlocks only did a little better.
4D. Is it 6?
Yeah.
Here you go, Mike.
No, it'd be
Let me
3d6.
give you a useful.
No, whatever. No, for levels? For 4th level?
Yeah, because you max out at first.
Oh, right. So I re-roll that too.
Well, no, yeah, you roll that 2 into that 4.
Alright, so I need one more D6.
No, that wound up being the correct number in the end, only due to the numbers that you rolled.
Alright.
So, You don't find any information about ragamuffins or that town you're in. Nobody seems. This is travel by sea or air, and nobody seems to particularly invested in going there.
Okay, that makes sense.
People got a lot to say about Pearlshaw, though. It's definitely one of the better places to stop along the Great Road, and everybody seems pretty thrilled that it is, in fact, at least parts of it are on the coast. A lot of talk about that pearl diving. And because it's you doing this specifically, you get the vibe you're probably not. Your family name is probably not well known here, since jewelry seems to be more oceanic rather than mineral.
Gotcha.
So, like, bristlejaw shit here is not an oddity, but, like, you don't deal in pearls, and those seem to be the coveted thing here.
Right.
Yeah, you don't. Unfortunately, despite the way the roles have shaken out, you don't get a whole lot pertaining to what you want. You learn a bit about Pearlshaw. Is there anything in particular you want to ask about the city?
Then I have two questions. My first being, are people mostly speaking positive about the city?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I guess my other question is, has Pearlshaw always been this kind of, I don't want to say booming, but like as good as it is, or did it kind of just a switch flip one day and now it's great?
Really, neither. It was a pretty steady increase. The jewelry industry seemed to get it up enough that they could try other things, and then baking stuck, and then a bit of magic, and both things seemed to be pretty relevant.
Okay, so while the bakeries is where we landed, the magic runoff could be from both and or just jewelry.
Probably not from the pearls thing. That seems to be more like a sport.
But the jewelers themselves are also probably using that.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Mike, what's your constitution?
Other than that, I mean,
Varson?
It's nice to just meet some more people. Nondoc very much enjoys getting to talk to other travelers.
Yep. So at the end of this time, are you going to wander back into the city?
Yeah, that would be my case.
And where from there?
What time of the day is it?
We're nearing lunchtime.
Okay.
If everyone left at like 7 a.m., people have spent on average about 3 hours, so we're probably looking at around 10.
Okay, because we had all agreed to meet back up at midday, so my assumption would probably be to go find something else, because I don't know what's happening.
Fuck.
I guess I would find a jeweler.
I would say my argument to get everybody together, but also logically, if you're done early, everybody kind of spread out, your ability to find somebody would probably be rather high.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, you still got a couple hours left and you can kill it on your own. But if you want to rejoin the party, it seems reasonable that with those 2 hours you could just look for somebody.
All right. Yeah, I could do that. I'll meander about the city, but also keeping an eye out for somebody I know.
I'm gonna change your wording a little bit. Let me know if you want to disagree. Because the thought would be, if back in the city, to check the library immediately. That's where people said they were going.
That's true. Yeah, I'll pop by the library.
Just seeing if we can't round up the party, because like we can kill 2 more hours, or we can make this a little bit more pertinent.
Yeah, I'll go to my local library.
Then in which case you're there basically as shovels hit the ground. You open the door to the library and you see 3 of your party members just immediately start digging a hole.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Arson's suffocating. We don't know if this will kill all of us.
What?
I'm when Nondoc approaches, I'm going to flap on over and hand him the shovel that I was holding.
Immediately takes it and starts digging. Says nothing.
Stop. Dig over there. Be careful of footing. There is quicksand. Be very ready to move.
Digging furiously.
Advantage on reflex rolls.
Zarsk is going to going to jump up onto a table.
Nondoc, roll listen.
Would love to do that.
All right, give me a reflex save.
Well, it's freezing. Here we go.
All right, you slip a little bit too far forward. Hear that telltale hiss as this hole seems to collapse in on itself again. Anybody who didn't hear or doesn't remember, as the kind of hole opens up, you notice the sand kind of pouring past like busted beams, going down deeper. Anybody there can roll a spot check for me.
Me too?
Yeah, you're there. You can look down into the abyss.
I was actually about to ask about the hole, so this works.
Oof. Only an 18.
Oh, that was
That was correct. You rolled a spot. Airbreaker, you got anything?
Sorry, I was too busy trying to see if we could fudge the rules enough to keep Arsenal alive. You said spot?
I am well past keep Arson alive. Zarsk is like Arson's dead.
Yeah, spot.
But
Oh, that's an nat
retrieving
20.
his body and bringing
All right.
it to a church.
Arrowbreaker, having the worst vision of the group and the least likely to gather any helpful information from this. You don't know why,
I usually don't.
but your confidence is up. There might be a pocket down there. The sand has to be falling somewhere.
Okay. All
You
right.
can't see it. You don't know how deep it is.
Am I
And you
currently
probably didn't buy enough pipe.
being affected by Arson's aura?
No.
Do I know if that goes through walls?
Generally speaking, no.
All right.
Um,
If we're trying to fudge it, if the hole is open, yes, it should in theory reach up if he was straight down. As soon as it closes up, no. Four walls, being in a room separates you from the aura. If it's just one single wall and it's less than 30 feet tall, then yeah, the aura goes over it.
Okay.
basically, not Arson's body has to have line of sight of you.
Okay. All right. His
Arson
conscious
doesn't need
body.
to actually be looking at you, but his
Is
body
still
needs
alive
to have
body.
line of sight with you.
All right.
What
on that
I'm
note,
what I'm offering is, with your nat 20, confidence up. If you want to dive down, you can do so safely, or not. Your call.
I am going to go get help.
Does anybody have rope on them?
let me check. I think I do.
I
I'm pretty
should,
certain I keep
but
some
I
rope.
don't.
Arson does.
Oh,
Oh well.
well, all right. I'll go get the rope.
Do.
It's a shame Arrowbreaker's not stupid because I love that thought. All right, Arson's got rope. I'll go get the rope.
I do not have rope.
No, it's
I
I am going to go get help.
So no risk it for the biscuit, Arrowbreaker.
Can I'm picturing bullet time right now. What do I have for knowledge?
This is a moment of panic. This is all right, I can see far enough down. There appears to be space. Do I go?
So I have knowledge geography. Is that close enough to knowledge geology to work?
Here, roll geography.
I want to know if in my travels, working through the desert, because I did specify I did that, do I know, like, is there a bottom? Is it possible to just start shoving books down the hole and it make, like, a handhold for him to climb onto?
Roll geography.
I
Nope.
don't know.
Correct.
It could be bottomless.
All right, so now is your final opportunity. Stay or go.
I would advise against leaping into the hole. If there is a pocket there now, it will still be there when we've dug down to it. If you dive down to it now, then we have accomplished getting two people stuck in the hole.
This is on the bottom floor, right?
That would be 3 people.
Yep, you're on the ground floor.
I get it, because it's a ground floor.
Yep, and I've already checked. There are no obvious basements.
I can't jump in. Arrow Breaker is smart enough to know that Zarsk is making sense right now.
You certainly can. Is the panic enough?
No.
The
panic is not enough. I stay.
Okay.
The fear is real, but that is not enough to be like jumping into the fire, literally.
We're right next to Town Hall. I am running into Town Hall.
Wait,
It's the
what the
closest
fuck
place
am
I can think of that'll have people.
We're in a library. Have we been shouting this whole time? I imagine we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no admin.
There's no one in this library.
I can fucking see why. Okay. So no librarians coming over to tell us not to. Was there a sign on the door that said closed due to quicksand?
Nope.
I feel like
Yeah, Zarska's about to go have some words.
man, I wish I could turn into a giant mole.
The amount of
Don't
times
we
in
all?
my life I've thought that sentence is not 0, which is odd.
I got nothing but keep digging.
Okay. So Zarsk is gonna go check in the town hall, and we're gonna keep digging.
Frantically, yes, with 22 strength check.
Who's gonna keep digging?
Arrow Breaker does not
I'm
stop.
drowning.
You're drowning too?
Grunkle will dig.
Wait, hold on. What's happening to Nondok?
Dog's also drowning in the quicksand.
No, I thought I
Nanda?
said you passed.
No, you said I didn't.
Nondok got an 18.
Yeah, no,
But,
you got a 16 on your check. You passed. You jump out of the way of it and you don't slip in.
Oh, that's not how it was phrased.
Okay.
No, sorry. The way it was phrased was your actions caused another sinkhole. You did not go down into it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The
Maybe
thing,
that's sorry.
the thing you did caused it to open up again. You were not sucked down.
Had me scared for a second.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well, burn it down.
All right. So I'm assuming we wanna piggyback off of Arrow Breaker's strength.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Arrow Breaker
Nice
rolls
to
strength,
quicksand.
and you add 4 to it.
A 28.
All right, dope. You are moving a lot of earth. That's not a good idea. Everybody digging, make a reflex save.
Was it just me?
I said everybody digging. We had 3 people digging.
Chris is scrolling to its reflex save, so you're not going to find it under skills.
It's the first page.
Yeah, you need to go to the first page.
It's stats. So, non-doc you as well. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
But the check should be a little bit lower right now, because you know what to avoid.
We keep in our numbers. We suffering these fates.
Yeah.
Do you
All right,
not have a DM point?
I'll use a
Happening.
DM point.
What's your
Well-
roll?
Hang on. Arrow Breaker realizes very quickly that moving the sand out of this is making it less stable and jumps back. Skrunklemaw catches it in time, but Stubby Dwarf Legs aren't so great in sand, and Nondok stinks down.
I jumping back knowing shovel is bad. I flip the shovel around so I'm holding it by the spade and shove the handle out for Nondok to catch onto.
With a nat 1, he is just unable to grab it and goes
But
down.
I got a nat 27.
On a different check.
Damn it. All right, yeah, you're right.
All right,
Chris, you
so
don't have any DM points?
has everybody panicked enough?
Sure.
I've had my fun. Has everyone felt stressed enough yet?
I mean, I could try
Yeah.
to do another reflex save to do that thing. What I said.
All right, Arson, roll reflex or tumble. I don't care which one.
I will do reflex since that's easier for me, and I'm not trained in tumble.
I help.
9.
Okay. You're eating 10 damage.
See,
But
he's not dead yet.
as you slip down this shaft, you're confident you're dead. There's no fucking hope. You just keep getting scraped up against stones or boards, whatever, just raking you through across the torso before your feet are free, and then you're free falling. And then after about a 30-foot fall, you slam flat on your back as just, I'm gonna say like 20 pounds of sand pour down on you. 20 pounds doesn't feel like it's gonna break your body if it lands on you. It's also not like, it's over all of you. It's not like it's just going for your sternum.
It's that light, heavy sand.
And it's dark as fuck.
Who's there?
Absolute silence. That's not true. It's not absolute silence. Roll listen. I guess I didn't need to do that. I'm going to do this differently.
Tucker, I would have turned on the lantern at this point.
You just hit the ground.
Oh,
And
Hopefully your lantern isn't full of sand.
sorry. I thought this is non.
No.
After the hour of waiting.
Yeah, no, you just fell through and have crashed into the ground.
Okay.
We have wound back time.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I could turn back time.
I did my best to let everybody panic, make you think you were rolling a new character. I wanted to see who else I could get to jump in the hole before this information was revealed.
No,
failed.
Zar's sense of self-preservation is far too strong for that.
I was close, I can say that.
You're listening. You can hear some running water.
All right. Interesting. I will. Realizing that I can't see anything. I'm gonna pull out my lantern and turn it on.
Full of sand.
Nope. Token emits bright light. We're just going to give you 30 feet. Save settings. Can you see now?
I'm on the normal map still, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be.
You are correct. I'm hoping only...
Sir, I have dark vision.
We're coming, buddy.
Yes, I can see stuff around me.
I don't know, it's
Okay.
been long enough, we might just fucking give up and leave.
Well, it's definitely not been long enough for non-doc.
I'm in the middle of acquiring information.
Which direction do I hear the water?
Up. Also, can you see this? Oh, no, you can't.
I see a path, potentially. It looks like there's a path of some sort.
You hear the water that way.
Okay. I will...
My question was weird. You have 30 feet of vision, but it's showing me your vision out unobstructed.
That just might be you.
Yes, because I'm the GM, I can see the things where Arson can see, which isn't necessarily what you, Mike, can see from your perspective.
Correct. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'll go in that direction.
All right, give me a move.
Okay. I can kind of see shadowy stuff over here. That looks like water.
You gonna keep going?
Yeah. Why not? Gets me right to the shore.
The water is going. Contrary to what the art shows, it's going this way.
Hmm.
It's not fast either. It's rather slow. It's fairly shallow, and any of the pillars you can't walk through extend to the ceiling.
Fair. Well, Arson has no idea how to get out of here, short of finding maybe a hole down here that leads to the outside world.
Realizing a flaw in my plan, but yeah.
So
I
the
thought
water
it
we
was a
go.
little bit brutal for you to just straight kill one of us for a single failed reflex save.
Yeah, but I wanted to fucking ride that as long as I could.
You like my rolling kelp and everything?
I mean, I didn't, but sure.
I appreciated it, Mike.
I was like, Warlock, huh?
I definitely wanted the.
My original plan was Warlock. What was the other one, Tucker? It was
Dragon
Warlock, Barbarian.
No,
Or
it's Warlock
Dragon
Dragon.
Shaman, yeah.
No, I like I said, I wanted to instill that moment of like, oh shit, we gotta move now. Because if I did this immediately, it wouldn't have been fun. You would just have had the answer.
No, it was a good. Full prop. Excellently played. No notes.
I
I'm
guess
just gonna
we should,
follow the river,
I
or
guess
whatever
we
this
should
is.
add something to the lighting layer real quick.
Rather, hold on. What does the water smell like? Can I roll a survival?
Smells like
Yes, you can.
this.
Like I'm in it, but now as I'm like waiting through, I'm like, hold on.
Smells like piss. No.
Thank you.
What are you looking for? What information are you trying to get from it? I want to say the answer is
Like-
earthy.
Like, am I in the sewer or is this like a natural runoff?
Oh no, not sewer. This
Like-
is water.
Okay,
This is water. This is an underground stream.
then I will continue walking on it, or walking with it. So if it was a sewer, then there would be no point continuing, because it'd be like, well, I don't know, it might still have a point, but either way. Knowing it's water means it might lead somewhere.
So if you're gonna move down, go ahead and bring it to its logical conclusion.
The edge of the map, I assume.
Yep. Where I'm hoping you can't see through. Have you moved yet?
It, like, I'm sorry.
Can you see out here?
I see blank.
Not black though. You see blank.
Blankety. Blank.
Oh fuck! Did I put it on the wrong layer?
But I do see a little alcove here, so
All right. Well, you weren't supposed to see blank. It was supposed to go. It was supposed to be a flat line at the end of the map. I put it there. I don't know what I did wrong. But you see the water kind of pooling, and it just seems to be seeping through the sand. It gets very muddy as the water seems to disappear at this wall over here.
I'm gonna try knocking on the wall, see if maybe it sounds like hollow or something.
No.
Alright. In that case, does this alcove look like it has anything in it, or is it just like an alcove?
Nope. Just seems like it's a place where water isn't currently.
Water has to be coming from somewhere, so I'm going to follow in the opposite direction. Actually, now that he's thinking about it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and move your piece up. You can stop wherever you want because you might see something on your way up. But when you get to the other side of the map, the water appears to be diffusing through the wall itself.
Like coming in through the wall?
Yes. There's a couple more powerful streams, we'll say a couple of inches wide, that are like effectively squirting out, but through a good portion of this 30-foot wall up here, it seems like it's kind of seeping through. It comes out very sandy, hits the water, and the sand falls out and flows pretty clear.
I see these weird bridge connector thingies.
That's just a piece of the map. That's not what I'm talking about. You'll see it in a moment.
I see a door.
Yeah, you do. So after checking the wall, there's also this door you noticed.
I'm going to test the door, see if it's locked.
It is not.
I'm going to walk in. Maybe.
So you
Cannot
should
walk
already
in there.
you should already be able to see that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
you
way
open the
oh, no.
you open the door and immediately this actually roll a fort save.
Like as I open the door?
Yep.
Okay. I can't actually move in there. I just have to move it manually.
You can't?
I can. I just have to move manually, as opposed to hitting spaces.
Okay. Well, give me a fort save first. Okay, cool. The absolute disgusting smell of this place does not immediately incapacitate you. But as you open the door, how many things can you see in this room currently?
Currently one.
Just it picks up from where it was, kind of dropping what looks like a leg, and turns to you like you would dare say this thing is thrilled to see you.
All right. That's not good.
That's
No, we still might kill
alarming.
Mike today.
Does that change things?
Does it look like anything I've ever seen?
Knowledge religion.
I can roll a 10. No, if a
All right,
10
let's
would
see if
give
you
me
get- Let's see if you can get to a 10.
Come on, skills. Knowledge religion.
The
10?
smell, the look, the eating of that leg. This is some sort of undead.
There's two of them.
And you have that bullet time moment right now to shut this door or not.
Arson thinks he can take these.
Mike knows what he can't do.
Charge it.
Crit them.
Oh yeah. No, Arson also knows that. We learned that in the books.
You learned that constructs don't get crit.
Oh, fair.
Well, you could probably deduce that you can't crit an undead based on the fact that critting is basically a lucky hit to the vitals, and
My point
Sneak
is you have a
attacks are
fancy
hits to
crit
the
sword, and
vitals.
that's definitely helped a lot. Which is no longer a feature right now.
Just gonna close the door for now.
There is a bit you can brace it on.
Yeah.
Also, for the record, what you could see of the room, it seemed almost like a living space.
Weird. Someone was living down here.
And as soon as you brace the door, you can hear them up against it, slamming on it, trying to get through. You gonna hang out here or leave?
It's a matter of time before they break out. But I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Where are we going?
Well, I know I saw land over here, so I would go and look at this land.
Okay.
find a little cave that leads to a path.
I'm just gonna let you explore slowly. When you find something you want to stop at, just let me know. I'm gonna try to do everything together.
He would go this way first because that was what
So-
he saw.
Back upstairs, Nondok has just sunk in. Zarsk is no longer there. Scrunklemaw and Arrowbreaker. What are we doing?
I'm still trying to shovel my way through.
Even though you're confident shoveling is just what made it open up bigger than before.
No. You did say that.
Yeah, because it definitely opened up bigger this time.
Well, if it opened up bigger this time.
As if it wanted to swallow up the sand you've been using.
At
And
this
in fact,
point,
that's what it looked like it did, was swallow.
That's a peculiar detail.
yeah, Zarsk isn't here right now, right?
Sure not. I am next door.
Okay.
Can floors swallow people, Zarsk?
I was wondering if Bartholomew was here or not.
Bartholomew is with Zars.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I knock over a bookshelf into the hole.
All right. You.
Why?
No, and I know why. You're just throwing away potential knowledge.
I'm
You're
trying to see if I
cutting
can plug
down
up
what-
the hole.
Well, it lays there flat for a moment or two,
Uh-huh.
and then by the time you're confident all the books have fallen out of it, the shelf seems to sink into it. It didn't open up like it did before. It did seem to sink in much more like quicksand this time.
I hate what just happened.
So the floor is voring us. Floor,
Gross.
if you will.
Yeah, I was trying to get there real quick too, but the words are too similar. FLORE.
Yeah.
Floor. You can't hear the difference. It's subtle.
Okay. All right. I don't have anything I can do other than jump in, and I don't know that that's safe. So,
Well, I did say that I was just going to get help.
Yeah, but you're not back yet, and it's my turn.
Yeah, but now we're gonna jump over to town hall now that we know what Arrowbreaker's doing. Scrunklemon, anything you want to add in, or where's he at with this?
Waiting to see if they can get down safely. He's mostly just observing at the moment.
All right, over to town hall.
Yeah, I burst in through the front door. What do I see?
A large meeting space. There's a small, like, you can go to the right and what seems to be more like office space. But it really just is like a very large meeting space, like very clearly intended to be used as such.
Are there any people?
You don't see any, no.
Odd. Are there any doors, like an office or
The office space seems to just be open. You could just wander over there.
Okay, I'm rushing in. So, are there doors that lead deeper into this building, or
No, the main part of the building appears to be a large meeting space. There's a small stage. There's a bunch of tables. Like, it appears to be like an open forum style meeting place.
All right.
And then to the thing to the side where the office is, what looks like office space is just kind of like open cubicle style.
Sure. I'm just gonna shout. Is there anybody in here?
This is where the fucking jacked halfling was, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. The Jackling, if you will.
I don't remember what we named. Did I leave a note here? Oh, I did. I did. It's not a helpful note, but I did leave a note. Yeah, this absolute unit of a halfling just walks out. He's about your height, but like, oh boy, he could break you over his knee. He is just built. Yeah, what do you need? You don't know around here.
Yes, there is an emergency. Me and the compatriot were in the library researching. A hole opened in the floor and swallowed him.
Yes.
What do you mean just, yes?
Well, you've done one of two things. You've either broken down the front door, which is locked, or you have surreptitiously slipped in the side door, where the lock is broken. Due to your silence, I'm assuming you slipped in the side door. There does not appear to be much breaking and entering within you.
Yes, I went to the door of the library, the one that I saw first.
Yes. We're actually working on getting the door fixed, so this does not happen again. If I'm an emergency, I'm assuming someone has slipped down then.
Yes.
Are they durable?
Yes.
Then they're probably in the catacombs.
What catacombs?
Underneath most of the desert, there's many ancient structures, large chasms, and unfortunately, a lot of Pearlshaw has been built on it. Beneath Pearlshaw, maybe 100 feet down, there's almost a separate town down there.
And there are holes down into an unmapped underground catacombs. And you did not think to put a sign?
Well, there is a sign on the front door.
Oh, good. You put the sign in front of the door with the functioning lock.
Yes.
Real solid civic planning there.
I am now very painfully aware of this problem, yes.
How do I get down to the catacombs without taking a blind dive down a suffocation tunnel?
Oh, you don't go?
How does my compatriot extract himself from the catacombs?
That is a very good question. We've lost a lot of good librarians down there.
Oh, good.
Zarsk closes his eyes and pinches the very broad bridge of his snout.
This is only a problem sparingly.
He
Very few
takes
civilians make it their way this far into Pearlshaw. This is not where the much of the interest is.
he takes a deep breath. He inhales. He exhales.
There must be another way into the catacombs. Otherwise, how would you know that there were catacombs?
Well, very specialized dwarves can learn the skill to see through earth and stone.
Are there such dwarves here in
No.
Pearlshaw?
Not currently, at least not that I'm aware of. There might be. I don't keep track of all the passers-by, such as yourself. So someone may have come through town.
Well,
Command of Earth Elementals can also be incredibly helpful, especially if you speak Terran.
in absence of an existing path into the catacombs, I suggest you pick up a shovel and help me to make a new path into the catacombs.
I will pay you to survey. Is that amenable?
Is that going to open a path through the pit that opened in the library?
Should you find one, it will, yes.
How about this? You get some people in your town to dig a pit, and then I'll go find it for you.
I'm thinking 1,000 gold.
Zarsk wishes he knew how to cast Fireball.
1,200.
I give me 10 minutes.
And I'm assuming Zarsk goes back to the library.
Yes.
Okay.
I have good news and stupid news.
Okay.
Has one of you noticed a change in your character? Sheet visibility, anything yet?
Like on the sheet.
Yeah, like on this blank map, one of you should have new information.
Not I.
Nor I.
I do.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Roll a reflex save.
Okay. Also, Nondok is probably having a panic attack.
Yeah, this is real bad for Nondok, isn't it?
Yeah. No, this is not what he wants at all.
What?
Uh,
This whole scenario, or what?
But thankfully, getting hit with a book or two is good enough warning of the falling bookcase. And you throw yourself to the side before this large wooden bookcase just not the splinters, but it absolutely smashes on the ground.
I was
Did it come
wondering if
from
I was gonna
up?
get hit by knowledge or not.
Yeah.
I jump in the hole.
No, I just came back.
So
I wait
Here you go.
for
You could-
Zarsk to say his thing, but I'm confident in survivability now.
you can explore as you want. When you find something you want to stop at and ask about, speak up.
Oh,
All right.
I didn't know that's what you want me to do. I found a thing.
Yes, I'm coming over to you, Arson, in a moment. I'm giving this information to Nondok.
Okay.
When you find a thing you want to know more about, let me know. Okay?
Wait.
Okay.
Nondok went in?
I feel like I have too much visibility.
It should be like 60 feet.
When did Nondok
I
go
can see through
in?
walls.
Nondok
fell.
got sucked in. He fell and passed the check. You tried to give him a shovel. He fell down the hole.
I thought that hadn't resolved yet because I was trying to reflex a save to save him.
Yeah, no,
For
he fell down the hole.
For the most part, speed-wise, physics does not allow that.
Okay.
In order for you to do it, you would be putting yourself back in the same, if not more, risk.
All right. That's fine.
So you can do so if you want, but it comes at extreme risk to you.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna run to the bathroom though.
That's fine. Arson, you've been here longer.
Yep. I found a door.
All right, you want to go open it?
I do. I want to see if it connects to the other room. So I have a general idea of where I'm standing.
Okay.
It's somewhere next to where the room was.
And what do we find?
Yes. Just gonna shut that door.
Okay.
Nothing to see there for now. Until someone comes down here to save me. I'm not entering that room alone.
All right, you can go ahead and find whatever you want. We're gonna pop over to Nondok for a moment.
Do I hear the bookcase falling?
No.
Okay.
You want to open that one, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. You gonna keep going?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back to the other group until you find something else you want to go learn more about. So, after a brief moment of panic, realizing that digging more will not help, and Grunkelma just not having any particularly large source of inspiration, we stumble back to the moment where Zarsk wanders back into the library. What's up, buddy? What's going on? What did you learn? Something good news and dumb news or something like that?
Yeah, good news and dumb news. The stupid news is that beneath most of the desert is a catacombs.
I want to correct the words both from myself and you. I'm going to say much of the desert. Most feels like most, whereas much feels like less than that.
Yeah, sure. In much of the desert is on top of catacombs. Presumably pretty labyrinthian catacombs. They knew about this. They did not think to put up a sign. So it is likely that Nondoc and Arson are not dead, just in a cavern or a catacomb, likely not crushed beneath hundreds of tons of sand. So that is the stupid news. The good news is that the swole halfling has promised to pay us 800, has offered to pay us 800 gold in the exchange for surveying the catacombs.
I thought it was 1,200.
I know what I said.
Oh, okay.
What did you say? I missed it.
I said that they offered 800 gold to scout the catacombs.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't know if Alex had forgotten.
Oh no, I know what I said.
Okay. Never mind.
Kenny typed in chat, is there a way out? I'm assuming that's Arrowbreaker's question.
Yeah, we do not know. Presumably, I assume they are unaware of a way out. So we are at something of an impasse. We can leave our two compatriots for dead. That would be callous. Or we can follow them down into a presumably, possibly, one-way trip. I can promise it will likely not kill us instantly. Can we communicate with what?
Oh, okay.
Possibly. We wouldn't really. We wouldn't really be able to pull the rope back up through all the sand. Just physics being what they are. It would be like trying to uproot a very, very long vine. So while we could get a note down to them, I do not think it would be really
Just throw the
feasible to
book.
get one back.
If you're not dead, don't die.
So, Grunkle Ma, Arrowbreaker, I present the two of you with a choice. Although I feel we all know where this is going.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. So they're down there, probably alive. That's good. We're up here, can't communicate with them. Is there any way we could try that note thing's not going to work? Because if there's no exit, we're going to have to make our own. It would be easier if we're working from both ends.
I see where you're going with that. My problem is that while I believe it is entirely possible that we could get something to go down the hole with the sand, trying to pull a rope back up against the flow of the sand would be, I feel, akin to trying to uproot a 50-foot deep root by hand.
Okay.
Just physics and friction being what they are.
All right.
I see few other options beyond the obvious.
In my head, this can go ahead and not be true if it's not true. Zarsk is saying this all while just slowly walking closer to the pit.
Nope, because I need to go back and tell the buff halfling whether or not we're going to do this thing.
Fair.
I think at this point, getting our people back means we're doing the thing.
All right. I will return momentarily.
Should we do the thing?
I'm
Are
taking
you doing
my shovel with me, for the record.
Are you doing anything more than confirming, Alex?
Yes, I am going to demand half of the payment up front.
Roll diplomacy.
Whoop.
We good?
I want half of the payment up front.
You are given 400 gold up front.
The payment was 1,200.
Yes, and potentially losing it all in a pit seems a bit moot. So,
I will take a third of the payment up front then. That is amenable.
I pocket the 400, and bibbity bobbity book.
all right. So back in the library, real quick. Is there any conversation before going down, or does everyone just yeet themselves into that hole?
I mean, there should be something.
Yes. When you go down, protect your head and neck. You do not want to get hit on something on the way down.
Yeah, no, I guess that's it. We're gonna have to smash some walls and risk cave-ins, I guess. But if they're alive, we gotta go get them.
All right. And are we gonna kind of go in as a group?
We need
Yeah.
light. I would assume it would be dark down there. Maybe not like as dark as it is in actuality, but like it's a fair assumption that there's no sunlight down there. Do we have lanterns on us or torches or something?
Do you not have night vision?
No, I'm a Goliath.
Well, how lame.
I have the light. I can create light.
Okay.
I have access to the cantrip. So not
Through wizard?
Yes.
Do wizards have all things prepared, or do you have access to all of them?
Wizards have access to all cantrips and prepare a certain number of them at the beginning of each day.
You prepared light?
I did, because
Okay.
I am aware that we have people who are not
Just
dark
confirming.
vision.
So
And there aren't a ton of cantrips I need in a day, so I usually keep light prepared.
I'm gonna offer this thought in that Arrowbreaker just kind of grabs the two other little guys and the two remaining little guys and goes in.
I'm going to take extra care to make sure that Bartholomew is protected during this transition.
If what I said is true, Arrowbreaker roll tumble. If what I said is not true, someone needs to speak up.
Yes, I do not want to be attached to Airbreaker.
Okay.
And that will
I
prove your
have-
downfall.
I have alternate landing plans that don't involve taking a free fall.
Scrunkle Ma, you going down with Arrowbreaker or not?
Yeah, I'll go down with him.
All right. Then I need tumble from Arrowbreaker
Rough.
and reflex from Zarsk.
Yes. I am preparing to glide. Where is my little window? There it is.
You committing to that one, Kenny?
Hey!
You can say yes.
Like it's
I know
a
it.
14, but it's also a nat 1.
Mhm.
Well, so the thing about reflex saves and checks and stuff is that doesn't really matter.
He rolled
If
tumble.
it's same with skills.
Nope.
If the
A
check,
nat 1 and a nat 20 are not auto passes or fails on skills.
that's what I'm saying. So if the check
I'll
is
fucking
beneath,
let it ride.
if it's
Okay.
like
Do
a
I
10,
get to know what the
you might be
result
good.
is before I decide?
Yeah, 30-foot drop and it hurts.
If you have a
7
DM
damage.
point, you could probably add 5 if you've got the one, and then just have a 19, which I'm sure will like
That's fine.
a 19's a great skill check.
If it's just fall damage, it's fine.
Zars, give me a strength check.
What do I need a strength check for?
the next step, you are not disoriented by falling out of the birthing hole ceiling.
I
But
didn't like that then.
is Zarsk strong enough to fly with the poundage of sand bearing down on him?
I'd like to argue that I could do a like a tumble or a jump to get away from the sand.
Do you have a
Maybe?
fly speed or a glide speed?
I have a glide speed.
Then no. Your reflex is to orient correctly and set everything up, but the strength check is to push your way past the weight bearing down on you.
Dang. All right.
If you had if you had an actual fly speed tumble, I think I could be persuaded into it, but with just a glide speed. And Skrunkoma is fine. Aeробreaker takes it like a champ.
How much dams is it?
Oh, it's 7. Sorry, I thought I already said it.
Maybe I was not paying attention, but it's also
Okay, wait.
pitch black.
Hold on.
Yeah, I haven't
have-
added you guys to the map yet.
Okay.
I just
Also,
want to
did
make
you,
sure that I don't
did
have
you
the
cast light
confidence.
pre-jump or post-jump?
You know, I should have casted pre-jump, but I didn't think about it.
All right, well, then this is where we're going to be first, and we will go from there.
Hey, you guys!
Open the door.
Yeah, we're coming back to you guys next. I'm just waiting on...
Where's my?
Aeробreaker breathes a
There it
sigh
is.
of relief as there aren't 2 bodies here, but there is a bookcase.
There is a bookcase. You're getting another D6. Take 4 more. You're right. You did just drop onto a broken bookcase.
If anything, the bookcase would have broken my fall.
If the bookcase
And you're back.
is now smashed pretty good, and it was horrible to land on. It's 4 more damage.
Oh,
So that's a
the
total
wooden
of
shelf
11?
splintered into your appendix broke your fall.
Yes, a total of 11.
All right.
All right, Zarsh takes 3. You were able to slow your descent significantly, but not enough.
Sure.
And Skrunkoma takes 0.
Crunch. Well, that was me.
Yay.
Yeah, he had a good mattress to land on. But here you are.
Oof, you okay, buddy?
I wish I hadn't thrown the bookcase down now, but how did I know this was going to be what happens? I'm gonna take some steps.
Yeah, it's dark as fuck.
Yeah, it's real dark. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paths, maybe.
So are we gonna put light on? Let's just say Aerobreaker's chainmail or chain shirt.
Sure. Let me mark off the cantrip.
Can it be something I
You
can
are the
put
beacon of
away?
hope.
That's fine. What do you want it on?
The blade of my knife.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, it goes on the whole object, so the knife glows.
Yeah,
but
I can
there you go.
put it on the knife.
Okay.
The magic doesn't quite work like that.
All right.
All right, Arson. You're up next.
Door.
Yep.
See nothing in there. I see light. Gonna,
Maybe only
Oh, hey.
6, 7. No, 7 ways.
it just yeah, he only sees the one.
But you have no idea how big some of these things are.
Like the rooms, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't know that people are down here at this point.
Yeah, you're still by yourself, and and at this point, you've stumbled into plenty of these things. Are we noping out in
Sure.
hope again?
No, he's gonna try the 1v1ing this thing, assuming there's one. If there's more than one that shows up, he's gonna run out and close the door.
All right. Roll initiative then. We'll scoot our way through a combat real quick.
The initiative tracker is not up there.
That's fine. We're just going back and forth. It's just you and I.
Okay.
You're first.
Okay. Do I have a surprise round?
Nope.
Okay. Oops. Did not mean to close the door. I need to move myself. Nope, too far. Gonna swing at this thing.
Okay.
$17.
You hit.
$18.
What does keen mean again?
I crit
Was-
higher.
It was my dentist name.
Keen.
Green means you got a natural crit.
All right.
Keen.
Give me a fort save.
Keen.
Oh, keen. Keen means that you're very eager.
No. Keen for weapons.
No, I know.
17.
Okay. Also take 8 damage.
8.
8.
Should I be able to see a health bar, Tucker, or no?
Give me another fort save. No.
29.
Take 5 damage, and then give me another fort save.
Let's check something. Nope. $23.
And then give me one more. Take 3 damage and give me one more fort save.
27.
Okay.
What is causing me to feel sick? Can I tell?
Nothing. Nothing caused you to feel sick. You passed everything. But if you're looking for more information, I can tell you're plumbing the depths. Every time this thing touched you, it felt terrible.
Okay, that's fine. That's my turn, I assume.
That was its turn, and it's back to you.
Okay.
All right,
I
you
know
hit.
it's not a crit.
All right.
Shit, you're critting on 17s.
Yeah.
All right, give me a fort save.
It's gonna be the same amount, so I can just roll them all at once.
Nope.
Okay. 15.
Take 3 damage, and then give me another fort save. And take 4 damage.
Okay.
All right, back to you.
Do my attacks look like they're actually doing something?
Yeah, you've cleaved into it pretty good so far.
Okay. I assume that's a miss.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I didn't even see that you did it. All right, give me another fort save.
And it's only been this one thing attacking me, right? It's not like other attacks are coming from somewhere else.
Correct. It lunges at you with a bite and misses. It swings at you with one arm and and hits. That's
Okay.
what this fort save was. Take 3 damage. Its other arm also hits. Roll another fort save.
Hold on.
And take 5
What's
damage.
the damage?
Back to you.
Okay, we are getting to the point where this. Ooh, that one. No, I will DM point to reroll.
Okay.
No,
have a few
never
of
not worth re-rolling in that one attack roll. That's always worth a re-roll.
I have 4 points banked up. Oh, come on, my keyboard. I'll take that point away in a second, Tucker.
That's fine.
15.
Not an @1, but still a miss.
Okay.
It goes to bite you and hits, so I'll need a fort save from that.
Okay. 15. Oh no.
Take 4.
At which point, I enter a rage.
Give me another fort save.
Hold on. Let me activate my rage stuff. Rage. So my con went up by 2, or by 1. So my HP goes up by 1. Oops. Oh, another fort, you said?
Yep.
Nat 20.
Okay, take 2 damage, which I think is 0.
Correct.
Give me another fort save.
Let me just double check to make sure it is 0. Yeah, DR2. 15.
All right, and then take 2 damage that is with your DR2.
Okay.
2 damage gets past your damage reduction.
Okay.
Back to you.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I am getting so many chances.
We're gonna make that a 20.
All right, you hit.
21 damage.
Which is good, because on my rolls, I got a crit in there.
Got 2 DM points left.
But you chop through it as this thing savagely beats you.
I did have senses, so I'm not actually healing right now.
I'm aware. All right, Nondoc, what do we got, buddy?
I found this thing. I didn't know if it was important or not, so I stopped here.
Yeah, it appears as though, like, someone's built this down here. Like, this is fairly recent construction. The wood isn't rotted away. Like, there doesn't appear to be anything more to it. It looks like someone was trying to build, like, some semblance of a room. It goes up a couple of times, and you can see there's a bedroll on the top of it.
I'm assuming that's the only possession I find.
That seems like it could have any value, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if that's it, then I guess I'll just keep looking around.
Let me know.
Nondoc is walking around very shakily, like arms wrapped around himself, wanting to be done with this.
Roll fort, and there's a penalty, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just roll fort.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I'll meander into this room.
Can you see the title on that?
I can, yes.
Give me another fort save.
Dwarven monk. Dwarven monk.
All right, we will come back to you with the result of that. We're going to pop over to Zarsk Scrunkelmon Arrowbreaker now.
Nope.
I'm Zarsk Skrunklemah and Arrowbreaker.
So, Arrowbreaker's got Arrowbreaker has a light knife. And this is what you got.
I see a door this way. Arrowbreaker, why don't you lead the way?
Okay. Which way was it?
I see a door in this direction.
This direction. Okay. Um.
I'm
5,
gonna
10, 15,
I'm gonna take out my crossbow.
30. My movement's 45 now?
No, it's 40.
40. So I can go here, open the door.
Well, you might want to hold on. Don't go without us. Wait,
I figured you were behind me.
I am
Nah,
much
buddy, you
slower
saw
than
it.
you are.
I did see it, but I still have 1 square of movement, and I can just close the door.
You can do that. It's still getting its shot at you. It was waiting.
Grunklemar, are you coming with us?
Hold on, Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
So you should move up next to.
I am
Zark.
going to argue that it should have disadvantage. A surprise attack, sure, but it's living in complete darkness, and I just flashbanged it.
That's actually not a bad argument.
If it has any kind of visual sensory, it was just overloaded by opening that door.
That's fine, and I will apply a penalty to its attacks.
Okay.
That's pretty clever.
I still hit you once, though.
That's fine.
Give me a fortitude save.
That sucks.
The word once there implies that he attacked you multiple times.
Uh-huh.
So
And I
I'm
got
gonna
a
take
26.
it.
Give me another fortitude save.
Another?
Mm-hmm.
Less.
All right. And you're gonna close the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You pull the door closed, and you can hear it kind of banging against it. The door is a nice, solid wooden door,
Mahogany.
braced against like half of a metal wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, it's very clearly not meant to be like a permanent stopgap. But whatever's going on here, this appears to be a pretty good one of those.
Right.
So, is the plan to fight or leave?
Are you asking?
I'm asking anybody in this current party of 3.
Well, yeah. Once I get to the door, I was gonna help, but I need to be told when I can move again.
Well, the door is currently shut, and I guess I'm really just waiting on Arrow Breaker, because with the door in hand, it's up to you. It's your call. Are
All
you
right.
fighting or leaving?
So
There's
I'm gonna go here.
Uh-huh.
I am going to ready an attack.
There is, I don't know what it was behind the door, but I can tell you that it sucks. But there was I think I saw something on the table behind it that could be potentially helpful. Not finding our friends, maybe finding an exit.
Good. Fine. That is something.
Is it still banging against the door?
No.
Can I juke the
Describe-
door? Can I open it and slam it shut?
Describe for me what you saw.
It sucks.
A dead guy.
Was it a dead guy?
Yeah.
A dead guy.
All right. Okay. I am going to prepare an attack. When you open the door, on a count of 3, open the door, and I will shoot whatever is on the other side.
Oh,
Skrunklemar, are you up here at the door?
At your side.
All right. Yes, I would prepare an attack.
All right.
All right. And we're gonna take one step back. And as soon as that door's open, I shoot gun or crossbow. The most powerful spell of all. Crossbow.
All right.
So
Kenny, out of curiosity, can you see through that door you're half wedged into?
No, I cannot.
I can check that on the stream.
It's dark. Like I
Yeah, you
saw
saw
what
the
was
room,
in
so you can see the room, but you can't see things moving through it. Yes,
Correct.
I get it. Got it. All right, so if you're gonna open the door, open that door.
All right, I'm gonna fucking kick this door open with Goliath might, hoping that if it's near the door, it's gonna get hit by it.
Okay.
So-
Goliath might, just D&D All Might.
Kaplow! It's gone. I'm also gonna ready an action, which will be putting the dagger in my mouth and grabbing my hammer.
Okay.
And step into the room. Nope, not that. Can I not waz this? I thought I could waz this.
The doors are a
arrows.
little wonky.
No, it's arrows, not wazed.
You're at you're at the door that I had trouble with.
So you think?
Yeah, there might be a second door.
It's gone. Papers, read them.
I'm sending it to you on Discord. You rifle through them, and there's only like a bit of text you can make out from it. It appears to be like torn out pages from a journal.
Hey guys, this place sucks pretty bad.
What do the pages say?
Apparently that thing used to be a guy, is now a ghoul, I guess. Shut up, Google.
Ghoul, I guess.
And he was trapped down here for a year and didn't find any way out.
Well, we'll have to do better than that, I suppose.
Oh shit. I found him.
No. Hang on. Go back to where you were.
I didn't.
Skrunklemog.
Wow, this place sucks, guys.
Because he finds you way faster.
Did we not see him come up?
No. It was half behind this stand of something and just reaches out and grabs at you.
I squish his head.
You're
I
not
love
flat.
rolling for initiative.
Yeah, you're not flat-footed, but I'm getting one more cheap shot on you.
Hysterical.
Oh,
The die landed behind the turn order thing, and now I can't see what I rolled.
Oh yeah, I got a 2.
You're gonna give me 2 fortitude saves and take 9 damage.
2 fort saves. Not with disadvantage anymore?
There's you didn't have disadvantage to begin with.
Bunchie's back.
It's just 2 fort saves.
Fort. Again, I could have just clicked it twice. 15 and 19.
All right.
And I take how much?
I rolled a 6. 9.
I thought the lint one. Okay.
Alright, dagger in mouth. I'm
Okay,
not
so Airbreaker
first.
got that 11. So I don't know why there's 2 arrow breakers.
I
Arson.
didn't have any. I had 1 arrow breaker.
Tucker, do you want me to explore?
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to you guys in a minute. I just want to set. I want to set up the fight for where we're at.
Oh, wait, I didn't know if you wanted us to be in turn order at this point.
Zark's got a 2. No, because we're still gonna go back to you guys and do stuff. At least you. I'll do the same thing for Nondoc currently. Here you go, buddy. Your info is on Discord. And then Skrunklemog got a 21.
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out why my initiative button just doesn't work. So I'm
I
gonna
know
have to
there's
roll
an
those
easy way to
manually.
add something to the initiative. I'm never gonna fucking remember it. Add turn. There it is. And then we sort by descending, and I will let you know when it goes. So not Nondoc, Strunkleman. Nope, I wanted to give Arson a shot first. What are we doing, buddy?
Oh, okay. We're gonna go back through the catacombs. He's not suicidal, so he's gonna go to try and see if he can explore the other routes that were down here.
So give yourself another 60 feet of movement. And we're gonna go do this combat and then pop over to Nondoc. So Skrunkleman, what do you got?
There you go.
Chris?
They're checking
Oh,
their sheet.
Okay, not you.
Which? Okay, not this, Chris. Got it.
Nondoc should have a message in Discord with the thing that read from paper.
Ah, yes, the sad.
You miss with an 11.
Boo.
Then we go over to me. Which was not the case until it happened.
That's generally how things work.
So, all right, I need 3 fort saves from Arrowbreaker.
Why me?
Because you're the
The
one
one within
standing
melee
next to
range.
it.
Did I not get a chance to move yet?
You
It's
are
not
next.
your turn yet.
I hate this. You said 3?
It bites you, and you must make 2.
Good
Oh,
thing I'm
you rolled
fucking
hella
boss at fucking fort
Um,
saves.
Yeah,
Take-
man.
Take 11 from the first hit,
All right. Well, hey guys, I die here.
and 5 from the second.
So 16 in total.
Yep.
I'm pissed. Is my go?
I have brought tools for this.
Yes.
All right. I don't see a turn order. I see arson and not arson.
I don't know why the turn order is there. That's fair. I the turn order shit gets real wonky real fast, and I don't know how to handle it.
It's only flanking if you're base to base, right?
Yes.
All right. So-
Yes.
I'm hoping. Do I try to get behind it and draw its attention, or do I stay as the meat shield between the two squishies? I think I stay where I am. I don't. No, I lied. I move.
Skrunkleba's fairly hardy.
Yeah, but I need that skirmish.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Is that you don't need to worry about
Skirmish is on.
not being a meat
You can
shield
just
for
move-
Skrunkleman.
Yeah, you can just scoot down here. That's your 10 feet, and you're still in range.
Yeah, but I don't want him to just move here instead, and then be base to base with both of them. But then
Okay,
they'd be flanking. But I'm
do what you gotta do. Move wherever you think you gotta move. I'm
gonna
not gonna
move.
fight you. Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna move. I'm a Goliath Great Hammer. Just regular attack, not full.
Correct.
Does a nat 20 hit? Does a 31
Yes.
hit this?
Yes, it does.
Do I roll? I hit crit, or do I roll to confirm?
Neither. Also, don't roll any skirmish dice.
Don't roll any skirmish dice? Right, because I'm not
Correct.
skirmishing.
Yes, you are.
Well, you are.
I
But
am.
it's undead.
Ah, okay.
and-
What part is particularly extra juicy on this thing?
Yeah, its head.
What does it need? What does it need more than anything else?
Its head.
Yeah, but you tried to go for that specifically and just landed a hit. Congrats. You do still get your +1 AC from it, though.
Okay, 19 damage.
Y'all doing fancy things when you attack, and I'm over here like, kick.
I haven't been that fancy, Chris. Mostly I've been like,
You cast spells.
shoot crossbow.
I've been
Now we're at-
whack-a-moling it pretty successfully as of now.
Now we're at Zarsk.
It didn't
Again.
die.
It did not die. Again, you are almost as effective at arrowing right now. You just have to understand that it's going to be quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I shoot this man's with magic.
Okay.
Do. It is a reflex save. So please make a reflex save.
DC.
I'm checking my DC right now. Ba, 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 ba. Where is it? I checked my spell save DC.
What level spell is it?
It's a first level spell.
So it's going to be 1 plus if it's a plus relevant casting modifier plus 10.
1 plus casting modifier plus 10.
Is it a sorcerer spell?
Ye.
Then 16.
Sweet. Yes. Thank you.
I do not hit.
You mean you don't save?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure what you meant.
I don't hit the target.
Cool. Well, I hit it with my good friend Kelgor's Firebolt. I hold up a hand, and a shard of red hot rock just sort of zoops over at him. I am level 4, so it deals 4d6 fire damage. I rolled almost minimum damage. Hot diggity.
You rolled like crap.
I sure did, huh?
All
I'm
right.
also. I am not done.
Okay.
I am going to move here. Yep. Yes. Now I'm done.
Scrunklemah.
They,
Scrimblebum.
their headset died. They're just plugging it back in.
I'm back.
Mine was doing a funky thing. It's your turn. Ah, yes, the good old meat shield maneuver with the spear.
It's a good maneuver.
I mean, it's good for Scrunklemah. I don't think Arrowbreaker's too happy about it, unless you're going to heal Arrowbreaker, in which case that's different.
Yeah, I'm about
Okay.
to heal him.
Okay.
You probably want to hit him with like a cure moderate wounds.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do I know this information? How
1d4
does
4 plus 4.
how would Arrowbreaker know this information?
That Skronkamah's about to heal you?
Know that you can use healing magic to kill zombies, right?
Oh, you sure can.
I just don't know how I would know that.
We've been traveling for a while.
That
That's
is
not
true.
that's not uncommon information about the undead.
Is that an attempt to hit it?
Oh, that's the. Hold on, I rolled for the wrong spell.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case, because you didn't mention plans change, so I was expecting several D8s to pop out. Or at least one.
That is true. As our pseudo cleric, you can be like, "Hey, undead, how you doing? Cure moderate wounds."
There we go. That's the right roll.
But undoing 13 damage to Arrow Breaker is also a very good call.
That is.
Oh yeah, no, you
very
should be
good.
using it for healing. But it is usable to murder the undead, and I love that.
Yeah.
You use inflict wounds to heal the undead. It's very
Your whole turn. That makes it my turn again. And Arrow Breaker's AC is only up by 1, so my target is now a 16, correct?
If I can find you now.
It's
I'd
the
put my
it
AC,
should be the green circle on your character,
green circle on my character.
which
Okay,
in
it
fact,
says 15, but my character sheet says 12.
because you took your armor off recently.
So I put my armor back on since then. What does my
Yes.
armor give? I
So if you go back to equipment,
and I go to armor,
or go to AC,
AC, and I see masterwork.
check off that masterwork chain shirt.
And then it's a 16. So actually, your target is a
17.
17.
So please change your the little AC circle to 16, as that is the new base. A 17 actually makes one of my 3 hits not a hit.
Just one.
Yep. So take 7, give me 2 fort saves. And then take 3 and give me 1 fort save.
Okay.
Man, I wish I could hit other people with this. It's your turn.
I don't.
am gonna rinse and repeat. I'm gonna try to whack-a-mole this thing, ghouls.
Yep, do it up.
One of these days, I'll just know what to click on to fucking attack. It's not equipment. It's not that. It's action. Yes. 24 to hit.
Yep, you hit.
17 damage. Good.
What, you weren't liking that? It wasn't fun for you?
I was very lucky that I rolled very well on all of those fort saves.
You don't know that.
We have a healer. You would have been fine.
What
Not
if
if I was
something
a
good
zombie.
happens?
When does
I'm
anything
gonna-
good happen if it's a fort save?
Tucker, would either of my
Alcohol.
relevant knowledges?
Knowledge religion is what teaches you about the undead.
Well, yeah, I've got knowledge religion. Give me a second to get to my computer to roll knowledge religion.
Meanwhile, Nondoc and Arson can move. Arson can take a double, Nondoc can take a single.
Knowledge religion.
I am gonna go get a drink. Beepy, I need you to move so I don't crush your face.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry. I got a 12. Clicked it twice by
I don't want
accident,
that.
but it was
I
a
don't want any of
12.
that.
Give me a reflex save, Nondoc.
I thought you were telling me to get a reflex save, and I'm like, what kind of knowledge check did I fuck up?
That's
Knowledge religion, you fucked it up so bad God has smote you.
What did you drop 2 of them?
Because I hit the button twice by accident. It's a 12.
Fuck me.
I keep telling you, Chris, I appreciate the invitation, but I don't think either of our partners would be okay with that.
Just
There you go.
love me like I want you to.
There you go, buddy.
I don't want this.
Did you see everything that happened?
The door closed behind me.
Yeah, you try to grab it and open it again, but you in your absolute panic state, without even knowing this creeping thing that's affecting you otherwise, you are really kind of stuck.
Oh.
However, roll knowledge religion for me.
I have ranks in that.
I know
I'm
you do.
smart.
That's why I'm telling you to do it.
My character sheet closed when I refreshed my page earlier. And
Because before I just say stuff to Zarsk and give you and tip you off, now that we know it's knowledge religion, and I know you have that knowledge, we can see if you match information. Because I'm even going to be very nice, and since Alex didn't try to bullshit to that 17, he can have that 17.
Oh, thank you.
This is a ghoul.
Oh.
This typically happens when someone starves to death.
I see.
They have their own specific disease.
Oh, what's ghoul disease do?
You don't know that, but you know they carry it.
Okay.
You know they carry ghoul fever.
All right. I have bad news. This was a ghoul. They occur when someone starves to death, a particular type of undead. Not everyone who starves to death becomes a ghoul, but that is how you get a ghoul. Not to be confused with Gabagool.
Nondoc, have you rolled initiative recently?
I have not.
Drop that for me, would you?
Now, is the relevant roll that I got, is that where I would know whether or not I can stun a ghoul?
Yeah, you can. A lot of cool techie shit doesn't work on the undead.
Okay. As opposed to me wasting them to find out if I rolled a 19, so I figured I'd ask.
Correct. We're just going to leave everything on the same initiative, but I'm going to roll a d20 to see if I can't get a shot on you first. And I cannot. So, you go first.
I look at this ghoul shambling towards me. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve this.
Are you going to engage or try to leave again?
Are you gonna fight the ghoul?
I should put it out of its misery, and I know I should.
Will you fight the ghoul?
Okay.
But, God, I hate every part of this.
Yep, Nondoc's having a real hard time today. Again, your call. Are you trying to leave or do you fight? I don't care which one. Okay, then roll.
I love how Nondoc has a problem with undead, but not like parasitic magic shirts.
No.
Yeah, Nondoc sees parasitic magical clothes taking over people's bodies and compelling them to act and live against their will, and he's like, well, maybe the clothes are cool. But then he sees the undead, and he's like, oh, these are spooky.
Fuck you, you're making assumptions. Anyway, give me those rolls. I'm assuming it's a flurry of blows?
I can't, I moved.
Nope, this is a new round.
Oh, well then yes. So add an amount of stuff to that.
Okay, so roll the other one as well.
Working on it.
Let's roll the same attack again. They have the same bonus, don't they?
Yes, but when I hit the button, I have to go back and do that every time. That one.
Alright, well, you got one hit.
Cool.
Sorry, that tasted weird.
My turn, though.
Tucker, all I can think about is your reaction to the gulp sound.
I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. I've hit you twice. I need 2 fort saves, my friend.
Sorry, what sound is it that you hate,
Oh,
Tucker?
The gulp sound from One Piece when they're like, swallowing because they're like stressed or something. I never noticed it until Tucker pointed it out, but yeah, that sound effect just sucks ass.
It's awful. It is the
So
worst
bad.
sound effect I have heard in any piece of media.
Is it just like really guttural, or
It's like squeezing a piece of raw meat really hard, then biting into it. It's bad.
oh,
It's
that was
awful. And
visceral.
during Baratier, when Geen was doing it like every 10 seconds,
Because it's all about food and they have to fucking signify when they swallow, yeah.
everybody who isn't arson also roll a fort save.
Oh, man, Tucker, sorry. That kept me going through Friday, not gonna lie.
I forgot to do this immediately, so it's really only affecting Nondoc at the correct time, but everybody does still need to do it.
So I've got to roll a fort save.
Yes.
May I ask for what reason?
These things fucking stink.
They smell quite bad.
Arrow Breaker, you're good. I think I still need 3 more.
If they smell
give me
that
a
bad,
moment.
how do they ever get a surprise attack?
Grunklemaw's dope.
All right, here we go.
You're
Flat
too busy
D20
thinking
roll.
about the spell and not the fist in your face.
14.
Nondoc, you need 1 too.
I just rolled 2. Do I need to do a third one?
Yes, those two
okay.
were from attacks. This one is just from the smell.
Got it.
14 is not enough though.
Gross. What unpleasantness have I been afflicted with?
Write it all down. Yes, you are sickened for 7 minutes.
Gross. What does sickened do?
-2 on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throw, everything. It's everything. I don't know why it lists everything. It's everything. Attack damage, saving throws, skill checks, ability checks. I can't think of anything that's not that.
It's only weapon damage rolls. Doesn't affect damage from spells.
That's fair, but it affects your reflex save shit'll be fine, but if you have to hit it, it's still -2.
I mean, this is why I have some spells that I roll to attack with. That
but now
spell
back-
is called crossbow.
Back to Nondoc. I got a feeling we're gonna have a pretty rapid fire back and forth here. So,
Okay.
It's flurry of blows.
Oh, it's actually my turn to hit you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gonna heat up some pad thie. Gonna
You
heat
don't
up
throw
some
up when
pad
you get
Try
in the
the
room.
pad thai.
It doesn't hit you the next
Well,
stuff.
I can't hear you.
You don't throw up when you get in the room. You exchange blows, and now it's your turn to initiate that exchange again.
Okay.
You can do the full attack.
I thought full attack didn't work.
No full attack works.
Oh.
You can flurry of blows. That works just fine.
Oh, so full attack and flurry of blows are the same thing.
Yes, flurry of blows is an option for full attack.
So I'm just gonna roll to see what it does.
I will be nice and let you just roll your flurry of blows and count those. I don't think you have 4. You have 3.
Well, that's the thing. It just I think I only have 2 still.
Okay. Well, it ticks down accordingly. It applies a greater penalty every time. Oh no, it doesn't. Because you should have 2 at the same bonus, right?
Yeah, I have 2 at +2.
Yeah, but it only sticks 1 at +2 in there. That's dumb. Okay, we got to figure out however that works.
But we can deal with that later.
You gonna keep that nat 1?
Yeah.
You're flat-footed for a round.
All right, that's fine.
Give me 2 fort saves.
But I have to roll my dams on my hit.
Oh, that's right. Yep, it's not me doing stuff. It's you doing stuff. And you do hit with that 25, correct?
Yeah, I would hope that Chris wouldn't have to roll a fort save after he punched it. That'd be
Even
rough.
if I did, my fort save is good.
That means he's poisonous, right?
Well, I
Venomous.
want 4 of them.
No poisonous, yeah.
4 of them?
4 of them. It bites you. Give me 2.
Okay. And now 2 more.
Yes, because you being paralyzed only makes it easier for it to hit, which continues that.
Also, you haven't been telling me how much damage I'm supposed to take.
I didn't roll. The first one was 8 damage.
Okay.
And you're paralyzed for 2 rounds.
Ow.
And then the next 2, you don't have to make any more fort saves, for the record. You take 4 more damage total.
He has school fever.
No, he's paralyzed. We're just going to put a couple colors on you. So we go back to you. Do you have anything you can do that doesn't require movement?
Cry.
Good turn. Give me one fort save.
Ugh.
And then take 5 damage, and then take 4 damage.
Hey.
All right, back to you. Good turn.
Good job. Me.
Give me 2 more fort saves. And then take 4 more damage. But it's now your turn again.
God, I'd be
Yay.
dead so many times over by now.
I'm not even at half.
I'm so squishy. I bet something
so
like
Can we just
14
for
health
now?
points.
Can I just roll? Actually, no. I'm not even gonna do that. It's not worth it.
If you just want to roll 2d20 and tell me what you're adding to it, you can just hit /roll 2d20, and then because it's going to be the same bonus to both.
Oh, that's a good idea. They had 2 to each. So I got a
So you're-
5 and a 19.
Your 19 hits. Hey, that's helpful. Give me 2 more fort saves.
Actually, I wanna look at one thing real quick.
Okay.
Because I have that thing where I can expend a stunning strike to do fiery fist, but is it like stunning strike where I have to expend it at the start of the attack?
No, because it applies to every attack you make that round until your next turn.
Okay.
So, you want-
I'll do it next turn.
Okay. Give me 2 fort saves. Take 7 damage, and it's your turn.
Now I'm under it.
Gonna
I'm
pop
use
a
that thing.
Pop a fiery fist. All of your attacks now deal an extra d6 fire damage till your next turn.
Yes.
Just hit it twice.
No, I'm marking off the stunning strike so I don't forget.
I know. Just hit it twice. Well, you've hit it once.
Hey, I got the 6 on the fire though.
Okay. Spill up. My go.
Fuck.
Alright, only 1 hit, only 1 fort save. And you pass. Your turn.
No damage?
Oh, sorry, it was 3.
Thank you. I want to be honest. So the 21 hits, the 10 does not.
Are you firing again, or just,
No, I'm not going to fire again. It says rolling the dice, so it's just taking a minute. Seven more. Oh, thank God. What is this room I'm in?
It looks to be almost like a makeshift living space. There's no spot, despite what the room looks like, there's no spot for a bed. You saw the bedroll previously, but this looks to be like a makeshift living space, and the door seems like it might have been helpful.
Okay.
Make a bedroll.
Ha!
Does now this is a Chris not knowing / non-doc wouldn't know. Did the ghoul like poof into ashes when it got destroyed, or is it just a heap on the ground?
Nope, you just clobbered it into a crumpled mess.
I'm going to arrange the body like respectfully in the corner and like drape like a sheet or something over it,
Okay.
and then I guess I'll walk away.
Arson, looks like you found something.
Did I?
Did you? I
Yeah.
can't. Oh no, I guess you can't see it. All right.
Well, I'm going to be going into this pathway if it's my turn.
That's fine. You can take a double move. And the group of 3 can also do something. It's also 11:10. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, we should probably head out then. Didn't realize how late it was.
So then we'll do DM points.
I didn't see anything on this side if you were saying something.
No, I thought you could see the thing you can probably see right now.
Yes, I see Zarsk now.
I'm gonna give one to Arrowbreaker, which I forgot why, but I definitely wanted to give it to him before, and one to Nondoc. For the same reason, but very different. There's a level of commitment that they have achieved. 'Cause I don't know
Sorry.
if you've noticed, Nondoc. Any changes?
To my character?
Yep, I've been slowly adjusting your numbers.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Do you happen to notice the change yet? Because I will tell you at this point.
I know one of them.
What?
If there's more than one, I know strength.
Nope.
Then I was wrong, and I don't know.
Your dark vision has been halved.
Oh.
That's no good.
Well, that kind of stinks, but oh well.
Well, that's what you get for giving me a very clear fear I can prey on.
Yeah. Yeah, no. He's having the worst time.
Are you afraid of the dark?
We can discuss this fear next time on Dragon Ball Z.
But yeah,
Oh,
those were my 2 were going. Is there any particular life risking? No one jumped into the hole for a buddy.
I mean, Airbreaker did throw a bookcase at me.
Life endangering, maybe.
Yeah, there's definitely interactions, but I don't think there's any life risking to go out this time. Past that, we got extraordinary actions. I will accept nominations.
I will double down. I do like the idea of Airbreaker throwing the bookcase down there. Like, yeah, this is helpful.
It's a pretty committed character moment.
I ran out of options. I had books.
At the local library.
That's fine. If we want to give one to Arrowbreaker, I will accept another one.
I'm gonna also nominate Mike for just also trying to make me think that Arson was actually gonna die.
Oh yeah, I straight up thought Mike was rolling another character. And
I
was,
did
like,
too, 100%.
Distraught in the corner over Arson dying so quickly.
right.
Mike committed to the bit.
I will accept that, Mike. You can have one.
Woo! Thank you.
Yeah, I sent you the text after the message in chat because you didn't respond fast enough, and I'm like, oh god, he needs to see this before I say it.
That's fine.
But there you go. There is your session. Alex specifically requested a fight, and I tried to make good on that.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're not nearly done, friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
no, I figured.
We're gonna have to find a
an
soft
important
wall.
heads up. Chris and I will be around next Saturday. The Saturday after that, we'll be in Utah. And we'll probably not play that Saturday because that would be like wildly rude. We're going to go visit Chris's family as we do once
I
a
am
year.
The exact opposite. I am not going to be here next week, but I will be the next week after.
I
Alright, well,
don't know. One of those 2 weeks I will not be available.
we will roll with the punches as they come.
We're
I
bunched
just
with the rolls.
thought I'd give you as much heads up as I could.
Yep.
Or at least it seemed reasonable.
Also,
Yeah.
where was all of our invites to Utah?
in Utah still.
Do you have plane ticket there? Because
Oh,
like
I
if you
thought
can
my
buy a
ticket-
ticket, I'm not going to stop you from going to Utah.
to visit Chris's family.
I don't know if Chris's grandma would like want
Would love that.
half a dozen other people just hanging out at her house, but
We're gonna
My
teach her to
grandma,
play
she'd
D&D.
love it, honestly.
look, if everyone wanted to fly out to Utah to play D&D at Chris's grandma's house, I'm for it.
It's gonna be a one-shot called Dungeons and Grandmas.
You can join me out in Mormon country, where you have to buy Marsala wine at a liquor store.
Nice.
That means things.
Mike
Marsala.
understands how fucking insane that is.
Isn't Marsala wine cooking wine?
Yeah. It's like having to buy isopropyl alcohol at a liquor store.
Where do you buy yours? Hello?
Hello.
All right. Well, night, Alex. Night, Chris.
Good night, guys.
Good
night.
night, every people.
Kenny, you can kill the stream whenever.
Oh, that's a thing I can do. Bye.